Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Kusogrande, the bad video game tournament. I'm Bro Cincha, and I really hope my mic is working. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hello. Muchas gracias to all of you. You don't have to de nada nothing here. Did you know that? Not when we're around, not when we've got Kusogrande. Oh my gosh, in the middle of the week? Yeah. It's more likely than you think. In fact, I'm here. Hands are a little sweaty. Why is this yodeling at me? Oh my god, I love this. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. You really gotta make the It takes a lot of practice to get this good at yodeling. The Tekken singers, absolutely perfection. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Yeah, anyways, Eggplant Wiz, thank you so much for resubscribing. Good to have you here. I would love to, practice yodeling. I never have. I just kind of sit around and yodel to myself sometimes. It's not... Is that something I should admit? We're at 200 sub points! Heck yeah! Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Yeah. Yodelay, yodelay. They go so high, though. Nope. Not like that. I'm more like, when it comes to yodeling, I'm more like a baritone yodeler. Oh, heck yeah. Good to see everybody. Oh, Mouse Shy, good to see ya. Oh my gosh, I love that I get to run into you like every GDQ because you're cool. Yeah, good to see everybody stopping by. We've got 2 matches, I think. Let me check just to make sure. Yeah, 2 matches. That sounds about right. And then a packed weekend. Yeah, that's right. End of February, beginning of March. No. Yeah. I don't know, this yodeling is giving me energy. I hear that it steals energy from people, but for me, yodeling is nothing but joy. And it's people living their best lives. And then the music stopped. How dare you? What is this now? Get out of here, Pitfall. I want more yodeling. Go back. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Rah. 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 Yeah. Okay, but for real though. Everybody, it's just... No, I don't want this Pitfall song. Let's do a different thing. Vegas Stream? This isn't as good as yodeling. Battle of Olympus, you're great, but you could be yodeling. Oh, great. You're not even giving me random games anymore. Yeah, guess what? It was better on Gyrus. There's just... Marsupilami, it's good. I'll accept. Fine, whatever. Ugh. Once I've heard yodeling for the day, no other music will meet it. No other music is good enough for me. Hi, Justin. Can you yodel? He said no. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, what kind of music has the energy of yodeling? Oh, Marsupilami, isn't that bad, but everybody, I'm super excited. We've got Kusogrande today, and you know what? That means that we've got 2 matches of 4 people going up against each other in a quote-unquote bad game. What does that mean? Maybe bad, maybe weird. We essentially embrace the widest definition of Kusoge that is out there. Unknown, weird, bad, and especially for the early games, we could potentially be having stuff that is a little bit more on the enjoyable side, or a little bit more on the, you know what? This ain't so bad, but maybe it is. You never really know what a GM is going to give. Crappy, take us over to the reveal. Let's find out what crap we've got today. I didn't change the transition screen. I actually had it prepared. Let's go ahead and do it again. Okay, just a second. Crappy. Stop being a little crap here. And how about you get over to the game reveal, huh? Get over there. Yeah, trio the punch. It didn't even show the characters, whatever. That was a little sad. You missed that transition. Try another. Yeah, Blastinus, I like the callback, because Mad Dog McCree makes me happy. But you know what? Our GMs make me happier, and what kind of animal doesn't make me happy? Certainly not this one. This one, just balls of joy. Say hello to Clades! Except, I'm not sure what that animal is behind the frog head. What kind of animal is it that has a little white spot on its foot?
Frog Blast event card!
Oh, hello, Clades! Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I kind of didn't expect to be here today at the end of things because I expected to get a lot of vetoes.
Oh, really? I mean, I have seen this game played a lot because one of my favorite YouTubers made a video about it, and I love him. I see every video that he makes. And honestly, I think that a lot of people in our community do watch him as well. So the joy that we have. Why do you expect vetoes, though?
Well, so we got a couple heavy hitters here in the match, and I only had 6 games ready. So I kind of figured we were going to blast through, get a bunch of vetoes, and we were going to have to call in help, and they were going to have a bad time. But that's going to be not today. I'm sure we'll see that unpleasantness another time.
Okay.
Sooner than later.
So what do we have?
But instead, so tell me, if you took 2 pieces of bread and clapped them onto either side of your face, what would you have?
I would have a crummy face. Ha!
Good answer. That's not what this guy on the cover of this box art would say. He would say something very rude.
Yeah,
we got
Jack
Gordon Ramsay in Hell's Kitchen.
That's right, everybody. You know what's better than one screen? It's 2. We've got Gordon Ramsay here for 1 full hour judging our competitors. And really judging them hard because, you know, they're going to have to cook for this guy. Well, whoever manages to be the best chef over the next hour will be our victor. Whoever falls behind will only get 2 points. Nobody's eliminated, though. You know, it's a nice day. It's a lovely day outside. Nobody needs to be eliminated. Instead, we need Gordon Ramsay to be here judging our players. And what players do they get to judge? Well, Darkness 0. That's underscores there for some reason. This font just messes everything up. Garby, the Glitcherous, Maurice, and Silvermoon. 4 lovely players. And luckily, Gordon Ramsay is just dishing up nothing but joy here. And kind of a wrinkled forehead these days, but the wrinkles are part of his charm. Now, big question, though. Are we going to see his butt?
I do not believe we see his butt at any point.
Well,
it's mostly the frontal shot with clothes.
The frontal shot. Okay, good. I prefer it that way, honestly. So, anyways, I'll go ahead and we'll chill here on the screen for a minute or so, just so that people can trickle in, because we usually try to start right about on time, but I don't know.
Now we do have a lot of Gordon Ramsay in this. They do not let up.
Yeah.
He will be here the entire time.
If you like Gordon Ramsay, well, you got 4 of them.
And we do have sound bites from Gordon Ramsay during gameplay.
Yeah! Also, I'm fully preparing for some of this to possibly get demonetized on YouTube. I'm just hoping that it's not silenced, but yeah. Thank you so much, by the way, for everybody who has subscribed on YouTube. Every once in a while, I have like a 10-second thing in a video that makes it so that I don't get any ad revenue, and I'm like, Urgh. Sometimes I can edit out some of the sounds, sometimes I can't, and yeah, I am cool. I am cool because people here have helped support us a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and check with the players. Take down yo picks. Get to the menu and let me know when you're set. Yeah, should they be starting on the screen that has play, change profile, recipe book, and options?
I'll give them an update.
Okay, well, they're all on the same screen. Okay. Good, good, good. They're getting in there. Ooh, there's a career. You know what? Hell's Kitchen was a reality TV show. I hope you're not doing it for a career. Except for some people who have really good personalities, but honestly, the people on Hell's Kitchen who have a personality are not going to make it until the end.
I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen a full episode of the show.
I've seen some full seasons. I haven't seen every season of Hell's Kitchen, and honestly, some of the later ones, it feels a lot more like, okay, Gordon Ramsay's kind of done being the angry, loud guy. Like, he'll be loud occasionally, but he's not just cruel to be cruel anymore. He's actually kind of having fun with people. But it very much started out, I am the meanest person on earth, and you are working for me, and I am going to destroy your soul.
Yeah, there's also no salmon punching in this game. I don't think they wanted to animate it. But he will have some words. None of them will be swear words because this is rated T for teen.
It's freaking raw. Okay, checking right now to see if all the players are ready. Darkness underscore says ready. Everybody is set, so best of luck, everybody. I need all of your best either food emotes or hell emotes. Okay. Here we go, doing the countdown. Spam your emotes, everybody. The timer will start as soon as I see movement inside the first stage, as per tradition. I will probably try to move the emote screen up a little bit just because it's showing up in front of Gordon Ramsay's beautiful face.
There's our 4 Gordons. So we're going to start with a tutorial, and it's pretty easy for a while, but it will ramp up, especially when it gets to the 3rd cooking implement.
Now that we're looking at recipes, I'm starting the timer. There we go. Bam, bam. Yeah, everybody, did you know that it takes a while to set up everything for the DS? It wasn't too bad, though. Like, we've done DS before here on Kusogrande.
Players looking at the recipes, I wonder if they were concerned that they were going to have to remember that information.
Ooh, Okami is coming in saying, progress, most stages cleared with 100% rating. Do they have to get 100% on a stage in order to move on?
The game does not require that, but we are. And I believe 100% rating just means that Gordon is not at all on fire, whereas now you can see he is on fire at the edges of the screen. Cooking a dish successfully makes that fire go down.
Ah, okay. Do not catch him on fire. That's...
Yeah, you don't want... Never set British people on fire. It's very rude. They don't like it.
Yeah, they tried that at Parliament once. There we go, Maurice. Apparently Gordon Ramsay liked that. It's not really that hard to cook a salad, to be fair.
And all of the dishes kind of work the same. You click the bowl, all the ingredients get mashed up into the bowl, and then you dump the bowl into the pot or the frying pan or later the oven.
Okay.
And it's mostly about timing.
Drag the pot and frying pan to the plate. They're trying, which...
That is, the plates are up. There you go.
Oh, yes. Bam. Hallelujah. Yeah. I'm excited to hear him get angry, though. Hopefully we'll hear some angry Gordon Ramsay.
We may well. Possibly not on the tutorial stage, but it's probably coming. Especially when it starts to ramp up, because the timing gets interesting, because it takes like 5 seconds to mix the bowl. And as you can see on Silvermoon's screen, sometimes you need the same ingredient twice, but you can only have it prepared one at a time.
Yeah. I mean,
and you need those
that's real
timers
life.
to all hit 0 at the same time, or you're gonna lose points.
Ooh, roasted tomato soup. Gotta say it like he would.
So Silvermoon's definitely looking at a poor dish soon.
The doors are opening right now.
Oh no, not the doors!
First plate
Shut
is
the
getting
doors!
cold.
You know, that would be a fun minigame. Hurry and shut the doors before people get in the restaurant.
That's just a zombie game.
Oh no, Silvermoon! Oh, 0%. Wow.
Whoa.
100% or 0%. Gordon Ramsay is harsh. You know, that's kind of how life goes. Yeah, right now, everybody is just figuring out the basics. Again, this is a blind video game tournament, which means that the players have not played this game before. They're learning the basics for how it's supposed to work.
Not good so far.
Not good so far. You say as your fire goes down. Whatever, Gordon.
Well, finishing a dish always makes it go down, but if you don't do it very well, it doesn't go down very easy.
Gotcha. Can you make a little bit of a couple mistakes and still get 100%?
Yeah, all you need to get 100% is for the fire to be 0 when you finish.
Ah.
I've definitely, I had some levels I was playing where I messed up a dish. Like, I had one dish I completely messed up, but I still managed to get 100% because everything else went well.
Sweet. Okay. So all we want is to make Gordon Ramsay less angry. Here he is, like, he's just
Want to
staring,
make
okay?
him proud.
The fire gauge is great. He has a really big forehead in this, though. Like, oh my gosh.
It seems like he
People
just
are
has
getting
extra skull.
Impatient.
It bleeped it out? Okay, I love that.
I didn't know he swore, even censored. I didn't know. I think I did too well when I was testing this game.
Oh, I love it. That's so good. Oh no, 98%. No.
98%. Wow.
Congratulations, right, Gordon?
This might be a little more
because
challenging than I thought it was going to be.
You definitely enjoy. You would compliment anybody who is 98% good in this show. No, if anybody was about 98% in Hell's Kitchen, he would be yelling at them for like at least a solid 10 minutes. Oh, Silvermoon got 56.
I'd be perfectly happy with 98% good food. Like, what's the other 2% going to be? You tear that part off. Fine. That's how that
They
works,
forgot
right?
2 peanuts. 2 peanuts, 98% off. Them's the rules.
The temperature of this egg is 1 degree off.
Yeah, by the way, like, while doing the setup, I asked which screen is going to be more, like, most important to share, because for DS, you never know if it's going to be top or bottom, and this time, the bottom screen is the important one. The top screen is the gameplay, unfortunately.
We
the
could
top,
argue.
No, the top
We
screen
could
is
argue
Gordon
which
Ramsay.
screen was more important. We could argue which one's more important, but the bottom one has all of the actual player gameplay.
Yeah.
So that might be what we need to see better. But the top one has Gordon warming his hands in his armpits for the entire time, so...
You know, you gotta have
downplay
armpit
that.
hands in order to be a good chef. That's how it gets the flavor. Nope, we're not gonna talk about UK cooking right now. We're gonna move on past then. I like bangers and mash, okay? Maurice getting 100%. Beautiful job.
There have been perfectly good culinary inventions out of the UK, like probably
Tikka masala?
chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
Like that could have been. I mean, Scotland, is Scotland in the UK? I think it is. That's a good question. I'm stupid. I need to look it up.
I believe so. Yeah, but it would also depend on who you ask in Scotland.
Yeah, because there's also and also there's like different stories on where exactly chicken tikka masala came from. But Scotland is a good candidate. Ninja Debugger asks if I could be more American. No, I am a stupid white boy from the Midwest. I'm quintessentially American.
Yeah, welcome to There Are No Education in America. Because we don't pay our teachers anything.
No. But also, if you'd asked me on any other day if Scotland was in the UK, I probably would have known, just offhand. But now I'm in front of a microphone, so I forgot.
There is the curse whenever you're doing something in front of people. I call them dumb rays that come out. As soon as you're doing a stream or being on mic or anything like that, the dumb rays show up and you say the stupidest crap. How many quotes do we have in the quote pot? This is a dangerous thing to ask for the list of the quotes. Okay, scrolling all the way down. Just 2538, that's all. 2,538. Oh, Garb getting 97%. Now, I do need to ask, it's pretty easy to see on the screen which week they're on when you get into, like, between levels or if they have to go back. Would you like me to show the tracker, though, just in case you need a quick update, everybody in chat? I can do that for you. It's a teeny tiny bit of work.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. He's been converted.
Let's go. Yes.
And yeah, a key part of the strategy here is that the dish doesn't start cooking until the last ingredient is put in the bowl or the pan or whatever.
So because of
Otherwise,
that,
this would be nearly impossible.
yeah, you can only mix ingredients in one dish at a time, eh?
Yeah, each ingredient can only have one prepared instance, and you can only be mixing one at a time. You can queue them up ahead of time, so you can click like a bunch of them and then go off and do something else.
Yeah.
As you're seeing on Darkness's screen here.
By the way, yeah, it appears that Silver Moon is figuring out that, yeah, I can just add stuff one at a time, which is good. It's a good lesson to learn. Get the risotto! What dishes are they making? They're making like a salad.
Oh, who knows? It says in between the stages, oh, here's the dish of the day, but I mean, it's pots of stuff.
Yeah, by the way, this is pure innovation, the Gordon Ramsay meter. It's very, very helpful here.
Ramsometer.
You can do it.
Wow! You can do it. You
People
just
are
can.
getting
Now,
impatient.
wow. Okay. So we got the F-bomb there. Bleeped out, but the F-bomb nonetheless. Grapefruit and blood orange terrine with marmalade ice cream. Ooh, if you're on antidepressants, you might not be able to have the grapefruit stuff.
I'm a very
Maybe you
proud
can't go to
man.
Hell's Kitchen. Also, let me just say,
Just a 97%
this is
there.
not the most colorblind friendly game as well. Okay,
No, but thankfully none of our players said that they had color blindness, so that shouldn't be
good.
Are we ready?
for them. Yeah, I imagine some of those bowls are difficult to distinguish.
Yeah,
It would be one thing if the pot showed the ingredient instead of just the mixed bowl, but they do not.
Ooh, only 1 star for Silver Moon. Yeah, the thing is, like, this game is largely about timing and getting the green going. Like, you generally want to get the ingredient that's for both dishes prepared first and put into the one that has multiple ingredients. That way you, like, it's all about timing in order to get the 5 stars, and Maurice has this timing figured out.
Do it.
Yeah, you definitely want to get all of the dishes down to 1 ingredient, and you want them to be different ingredients as much as possible. And then it's just a matter of getting those timers to line up.
Yeah. Yeah, the 13-5, that's going to... You definitely need to get everything essentially at 5 at the same time. There we go. Very nice for Darkness. Darkness has this. Oh, don't burn it. Oh, that was close.
Good.
Yeah, if you leave it on too long, it will burn and you lose stars. If one dish is sitting by its, sitting off cooling, it will lose stars from getting cold.
That...
So you got to get those timers lined up.
I think that's chicken for the orange dish, and it kind of disturbs me the way that it looks.
It is some kind of poultry, indistinct. I'm not sure what's going on with the lower right-hand side of that chicken.
Yeah, like, that part is a little bit different when it comes to a chicken.
Chicken and mystery. It's a chicken mystery.
Chicken mystery.
I like that.
Why do you hear a train inside the kitchen? You hear the mixing bowl going on in the background.
Chocolate chip cookies, obviously made on top of the stove. We all know how to make chocolate chip cookies, right? You gotta get chicken
probably
first.
could. I don't know if it would turn out well.
Maybe the bread?
Yeah, don't you put chicken in your cookies?
Chicken in my cookies, chicken in... Like, we're making a lot of bread pudding, I think. I don't see anything that's related to chocolate chips here. Like, anything at all.
There's also a lot of fruit
Chat
going
wants
on,
Gordon Ramsay to be bigger? What?
Maybe it's fruitcake?
What, you want... Oh,
terrible
jeez.
fruitcake?
I was gonna do a little funny thing,
99%.
but then I accidentally messed him up. How big do you want Gordon Ramsay, huh?
We do have a large Gordon Ramsay on the riff sheet.
Because we can do that. Look at him. Yeah, but the refs need to be able to track.
I'm a very proud man.
I really love the way he says that when you get it perfect. I'm a very proud man.
Swap the
The emphasis
screens.
makes it sound... The emphasis makes it sound more like he's affirming his gender identity than expressing his
The
approval
doors
of your
are opening
performance.
right now.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, that's fine to do, but in a closed restaurant, it's a weird place to do it.
I mean, this is honestly more an advertisement for Gordon Ramsay than anything else, which is fine. I watched at least a few seasons of Hell's Kitchen, and like, especially towards the end, he becomes a much nicer person because all of the people who he doesn't think can cook are already eliminated by that time.
Fair point. And you'd imagine that you get tired of being angry all the time at some stage.
I mean, I think literally, yeah.
I like
Like,
that.
if you watch some of his other shows, he's genuinely enjoyable. I think he did a cooking show that was about kids, and he was like one of the main people helping the kids out. And compared to some of the other people there, he was just an absolute joy. He was so nice to the kids. Oh my gosh. Master Chef Jr. Yes, thank you, Blasphemous. So yeah, highly, like, that show was so good. Master Chef Jr. Recommended. Give it a shot sometime, everybody. Oh, nope, make green. Make green, Darkness. Yeah, that's green. Uh-oh, if you take too long, their tickets catch on fire. You don't want that to happen. Oh,
Well, also, if you're taking too long, fires get started on the tables.
oh no!
Everything is fire.
I mean, it is Hell's Kitchen. That be how it is. It do. Yeah, you're right. The tables are on fire. See, that would have made the show even better. You're
Just a little bit of bonus
impatient.
fire.
Maurice getting through another stage. Honestly, I think Maurice is almost done with the first week here. Yeah, we're on to day 7 of week 1. Very nice here.
Now, one thing I found slightly odd about this game is that what you might expect is customers come in, they sit down, you go make the food, you give them the food, they eat the food, you clean up, and they leave. Instead, as the stages go on, you will have people sitting down and ordering meal after meal after meal.
The same people just getting so many meals.
They just sit there, they eat a meal, you clean up, they pick the menus back up and order again. As far as I got through the game, which was only about week 2, once someone sat down at the table, they were there until the close of day.
Yeah. Okay, Silver Moon got one table completed. Good. Gordon Ramsay super calm comparatively. Okay, Silver Moon, 100% you did it. Yes. Yeah, Blasphemous is pointing out that it's a fine dining restaurant. Multiple courses when you're doing that. And yeah, that makes sense to me. And even in the show, like, usually they had 3 or 4 courses for anybody going. However, they would generally have all of the courses ordered on a single ticket.
Yeah, that's what I would expect. You would sit there and pick everything and
I'm a
order,
very proud man.
and then
No,
things would just come
99%, no!
oh no,
Garby, however, getting 100%. Silver Moon is on to day 5.
Welcome.
And
to Hell's Kitchen.
that means that Silver Moon is actually in 2nd place. Garb in 3rd. Darkness currently a little bit behind in 4th place, I believe. Maurice, though, kicking butt with Hell's Kitchen. You know that Maurice is just a great chef.
Meanwhile, I've managed to burn myself with eggs. Which is a feat, let me tell you.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, now the players are having to figure out, how do I keep juggling everything? Like, what is the correct order to, like, start cooking things? And while things are, like, cooking on the stove, am I able to go and manage the floor? Or do I have to get back into the kitchen and hurry and get cooking? Oh, no. Green Bull Darkness. Green Bull Darkness.
That was a bit premature.
It's all good. I mean, honestly, the pressure of playing the game is certainly going to be a lot more than watching. Like, we're here, we can backseat and be like, yeah, this is the right way to do it. But does it really matter? Not really. Like, they're the ones playing it, and probably a little bit stressed because of that.
And I was certainly under a lot less stress when I was testing it, because I managed to fairly smoothly go through week 1 without too many mistakes. Arcade mode, entirely different situation. I'm realizing now that I made a very good choice not dumping them straight into arcade mode, because that would have been a complete disaster for them.
Oh no. Yeah.
Arcade mode hits you immediately. All of the cooking places, all the ingredients. There's no front end. It just throws tickets at you one after the other until you crash out.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I do want to thank the referees who are helping to keep track of this match, the referees that we have for Hell's Kitchen are Taven's Ice Cold in the center. Ooh, chilly. Hazel Shade will stare at you for 1 hour. Good. Stare at me. Stare at me, baby. We've got a very proud mouse. Also, where's the blast in a sauce? Redford insists you are a donkey. And Kessage you as green as a green purse. That, you know, green purses, green is green. Green, green. Except when you're seeing through my eyes, in which case sometimes green is brown. There we go. Yeah, I do see everybody doing a little bit better as they play. They're improving the timing, getting things done, like, in the correct order. I think Darkness has this cleared this time. I see no fire, 100% perfect.
I'm
Good.
a very proud man.
I'm a proud man.
Yeah, they're definitely picking up on the basic skills to work with here. I think Garby is noticing that you don't need to actually drag the dishes all the way, or the cooked meals all the way up to the dishes. You can just kind of dump them off.
Yeah.
And they automatically go up there.
Yeah, honestly,
Hell's
like,
Kitchen.
the less you have to move things around, the better. So any of the shortcuts that you can find clicking in order to move things automatically, the better. Oh, bad timing for Garb. Oh,
Should
no.
have started mixing that bowl first. Yeah, you can try. I like to try keeping all of the bowls mixing constantly, but that did get me in trouble sometimes, so we'll see how it goes.
I could see that. By the way, this was made by a company called Ludia Incorporated, published by Ubisoft, made by Ludia. They were from Montreal, in Canada. And they made other games, like they did a Battlestars Galactica game, Price is Right Decades, Planet Fish, the $1 million pyramid. Oh my god, that is I remember the $100,000 pyramid. Good times. Price is Right for the Nintendo DS. I didn't know there was a Price is Right game. American Idol Star Experience. Now that sounds like it's a game. Yeah, as it turns out, most games based on reality TV, like The Amazing Race for Wii, I'm guessing it's probably not that fun. That's a racing game? Well, it's called The Amazing Race, of course it is.
Yeah, that was the big, like, cross-country multi-day race, wasn't it?
You can do it.
I've seen probably about like 13 or 14 seasons of that show. I need to catch up to where they start using modern technology. But yeah, like Amazing Race, it's still happening. I mean, I'm excited personally for Survivor Season 50. That's gonna be good.
I never got into that one. Amazing Race was interesting enough, though.
I've seen, oh my
That always
gosh.
seemed like it'd be fun to do.
Yeah, I have family that's applied, but, you know, obviously never gotten a reply. That's fine. I know that I have applied to try to do some shows. I would love to. That would be great. Can you imagine if I got onto some reality TV show? I would have a blast, and either I would get eliminated week 1 or I would be the winner. It's like no in-betweens. It's one or the other. Yeah, I actually applied for one fairly recently. I don't know. We'll see if... Yeah, it's not going to happen. Nobody ever replies.
Reese has acquired ham.
Ham? Yeah.
I think it's ham. It turned suspiciously red after being chopped up, but I think it's ham.
Bloody ham. Don't say that in the UK, though. Oh, they'll get angry. I mean, if they probably won't get angry, but
they'll
be
probably
like,
just think that you're angry at the ham.
I am. Ham I am. Okay. You gonna put the ham in?
Finally, I've tasted something delicious. delicious.
Finally, I've tasted something delicious. Okay, Mr. Ramsey.
That implies that every dish that goes out, he tries a little bit of.
I mean,
I don't know about how I feel about that.
He at least tastes the sauce.
Imagine if you ordered something nice at a restaurant that arrived and there was just a bite missing and you see Gordon standing over in the corner.
Oh, that was so good. Oh. But that was my food. Gordon Ramsay.
He's like, yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. It was very tasty. Fine, something.
Yeah, Bad Chop has a point. Don't trust a chef who won't eat the food from their own kitchen.
Hallelujah.
That is a good point, but I do prefer that they have a differentiation between food they make for themselves and food they made for me.
Yeah, it's my food. You don't get
That's mine.
Piece of. You don't get a pizza and then there's like 7 out of 8 pieces.
Well, see, when that happens, you just call it a Pac-Man pizza and hope nobody notices the difference.
Oh yeah, just make sure you have a pepperoni in the right spot. Oh yeah, don't put your armpit fingers in the food. That's a very good
The
point.
doors are opening right
Thank
now.
you. For some reason, AutoMod blocked that message about the armpit fingers. It thought it was a sexual message. So that's
You know what?
interesting.
Honestly, I can understand. There's people out there with proclivities.
AutoMod's just like, why are they talking about armpits and food? This has to be kinky. So, as an update to the placements here, how are the players doing? We've got, of course, Maurice in the lead, 2-2, week 2, day 2. Silver Moon in second, week 1, day 6. Otherwise, Garb and Darkness are both on week 1, day 5. However, Darkness has a better rating at 70%, Garb with 46%. Now, Garb is a fantastic player in Kusogrande, has made it to the bracket, has done amazing. But, you know, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and it turns out shovelware for the DS might not be everyone's strength here. Shouldn't really be too much of a surprise. I mean, how many people have played this game before?
I didn't even know it existed until I saw a random post about it.
Oh no! Get the food off the... Oh, go! Ah! Good job, Darkness.
I saw the post and I was like, I need to look at that game because I might need to make people play it. And it turned out like 3 other people had the same idea, but I got there first. So here we are.
Now, one food game that came out recently that I picked up and I need to play a little bit more. I think I picked it up yesterday. Omelette You Cook. It's all about... It's a roguelike omelet making game, and you just have to put the right dishes on your omelets, or the right ingredients in order to make the people the happiest. And yeah, it's all about like placements of ingredients next to each other, what's touching, what's not touching. And there are some other things like the stupid squid. I hate the squid. It's just, it's so hard to make it work right.
Pretty interesting. Although I don't know about putting a whole clamshell on the omelet. That doesn't seem entirely edible.
I put a whole pineapple on the omelet. Come on.
Look, if your teeth aren't good enough to just bite into a pineapple, you don't deserve these omelets.
It's true. Yeah, I recommend giving that a look, especially if it sounds at all interesting to anybody here. It's a joy. However, playing like... There are 2 different ways to play it, either like turn-based where you can take your time making the omelet, or where you have a time limit to pick ingredients off of the conveyor belt as it goes by. And let me just tell you, I get very stressed by the one where the ingredients are going by. Justin caught me making my serious face. And he...
Whenever I get too into a game, my tongue starts creeping its way out of my mouth. I hate it.
No, I put
really
my
hate it.
hand on my face a specific way, like, sort of like underneath my eyes. I have my left hand's thumb under my left eye, my middle finger under my right eye, and my index finger right up my nose, touching my forehead. So it just looks like I have my index finger going up my thumb and the rest of my hand pushing against underneath my eyes. I'm like, ugh. And
It's like halfway to a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure pose.
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. It's like pushing the middle of your glasses up with the finger, except you're also
Finally,
touching the
I've
rest of
tasted
your
something
face.
delicious.
And yeah, he walked by and he did that pose to me, and then I realized, I was like, oh my god, no. I was doing the face, huh? And he's like, it's okay, and I'm like,
I'm a very proud man.
I know it's okay, but it's embarrassing because you pointed it out. Darkness on to day 6. Ooh, Garb still not able to move on. Garb falling behind a little bit. Luckily, Silver Moon. Ooh, Silver Moon is on to the last customer. Look at all that fire. I do not think that this is going to be a success, unfortunately.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh, no. This is the beginning of the day. I think
Oh, and that's a
Silver Moon got
normal
up to-
amount of fire for the morning. He wakes up with a bit of heartburn, you see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, heartburn is most common at night. Yeah, Silver Moon apparently got 95% on that, so unfortunately, she needs to do it again. That's completely fine. I mean, we've got time. We've got time to
About
cook.
halfway through, so I imagine we are not going to see any arcade mode, which is perfectly fine. It's a little boring, honestly. Arcade mode completely cuts out the front of house section entirely.
Yeah.
Not good so
But you
far.
still get Gordon. That is important. You still have Gordon in arcade mode.
I mean, really, what else do we want? Now, everybody, if you were playing this at home, it's on the DS, and he would look a lot bigger. Maybe more intimidating, maybe friendlier. I don't know.
There's also a PC version, which gives you slightly better graphics, but I don't believe Gordon takes up as much screen real estate relative to the gameplay.
Good.
It's your own call as to whether that's a plus or a minus.
I don't know. Slightly better graphics. I think that
Yeah, they're not good graphics either way, but there's like
he is
a few
3D.
more colors involved.
Yeah. The thing, I think, unfortunately, with...
Let's go. Yes.
Did you say it was a Wii version?
I don't know if there's a Wii version. There's a PC version.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, like, I think these graphics kind of work a little better for this. The PC version just kind of makes it look cheap.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of cheap shovelware type of quality to it that you don't quite get here because of how crunchy it is.
Let me see if I can find a picture of that Gordon Ramsay. Oh, instead, he's hovering over the kitchen the entire time. Okay. Because you don't have the two screens, you've just got... Yeah.
Right. And you've only got the one, at least the screenshot I'm looking at, you've only got the one fire bar. So it's unbalanced. That's terrible.
You can do it.
You can do it. Okay, like,
But
that
otherwise,
sounds
the gameplay
simultaneously
looks to be about the same.
motivational and stupid. Okay, yeah, here's the Gordon Ramsay in the PC version. Oops. Gotta make sure we're not covering up the other Gordons here. Okay, let's zoom in. Let me see what kind of man we're dealing with here. Okay. Yeah, I probably have the screens a little bit squished here. That's fine. It's the same picture. It's the same Gordon.
It might, honestly, I bet it's the exact same asset. It's just that the DS is using, well, it might, on both of them, it might just be a video file, frankly. Like, it's clearly a CGI Gordon Ramsay, but I don't
Yes.
think it's being rendered in real time by any stretch.
Yeah, when it's small, it actually looks kind of realistic, but The DS slims him a little. I think my capture of the DS version slims him a little. Blame me for helping him lose weight.
Can't remember if the DS has a slightly unusual aspect screens. That certainly have an effect.
There we go, Silver Moon getting a perfect 5 stars on that dish. Yeah, you just got to make sure that you get the rest of these going okay.
She's got the fire down. As long as she can keep that up, she'll be moving on.
Yeah, I think she's going to be fine. However, even just a tiny bit of fire, if Gordon sees that it's taken too long for you to clean up the dishes, how dare you, Gordon?
No.
Okay, that is a 2% increase, though. So from 95 to 97%, not quite perfection, but, you know, as close as I would care. However, the rules state for this match that they have to get 100%, and Darkness is on to 1-7 here. Oh. Unfortunately, that means that Darkness moving into second place, Silver Moon in third, Garb still trailing in fourth. Murray's so ahead of the pack, I don't think there is a way anybody is going to catch them.
And yeah, to be clear, as far as the game is concerned, 97% is perfectly fine. You can move on. Everything's good. We decided, or I decided, I should say, that they need to hit 100% to continue, or it doesn't.
Yeah, I love
Was that a good idea? Sure, why not?
I love
Would I do
that
it again?
we
Maybe not.
have chat asking, how did Darkness get 100% after that screw up? My guess is that the more you go on in this game, the more dishes you serve, and thus the more opportunities you have to drive the fire meter down. I would completely expect that it gets a little bit earlier as you go because you're serving more people. Like, easier to get 100% at least.
Any dish will make the fire go down, even if you did it badly. What makes it go up, I believe, is just taking too long to do things.
Oh, so the Undertale thing, you're taking too long. Don't let that, or Delta Room, whatever.
Yeah, because the tables are catching fire, the tickets are catching fire. That's where the fire comes from. And you got to put it out with food.
Put it out
That
with
makes,
the food.
Makes sense, right? That's how you put out
Finally,
fires.
I've tasted something delicious.
Apologies. I'm just so entranced by all of this food and repetitive gameplay, and oh my god. Yeah, let me just say, there are so many opportunities to make some fantastically interesting reality TV show games, and I have yet to find one that, like, I genuinely think is fine. Gordon, don't swear at my friends.
Not good so far.
Your fire went down. Shut up.
Yeah, that noise constantly in the background
What is it?
is
Oh,
that's
the mixing.
bowl. And you can pretty much have a mixing bowl going 100% of the time. It's remarkable. This noise. Yeah, this game is being a little ruder to everyone than I expected, but that's fine.
Yeah,
It's
if it turns
Kusogrande.
out that they end on the same day, then whoever gets the highest percentage on that day will take the victory in that tiebreaker scenario. I love that looking at the credits, when you go to the additional QA bug tracker, the first person credited is the CEO. And I'm like, I just love that they're like, oh, I am the CEO of the QA group that probably got 2 days to help with this. And obviously, I, the CEO, need to be at the top of the credits.
You never know. He might have participated.
I mean, he might have, but
Possible. Depends on how big the place is, how big the studio that does the QA is.
I mean, considering that there was also a QA supervisor, a QA coordinator, a project manager, a lead tester, and a tester, all different people, I tend to feel that the CEO might have been more worried about getting the contracts. With that said, like, quality-wise, it's fine. Like, I don't really notice any bugs in the game. It's fine.
Yeah, the game is perfectly functional. It's just
Hell's Kitchen.
one of those games. It's really in the category of games where I can't say that it's an awful, terrible game. I'm sure there's people who enjoy this game. I can understand that. But I also can't really quite call it good because it's a little bit middling at everything it's trying to do.
Yeah,
Like it's not quite as good at it's not as good as Diner Dash at being Diner Dash. The kitchen simulator is obviously not particularly novel, although it does, like, as a kitchen simulator, it's not very good. As a timing puzzle
No,
thing, it's
Darkness
all right.
96! No!
Oh no, 96%.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back.
That does put them in, for the moment, second place, I believe.
It should be second place. Yes. Right now, Silver Moon is trying day 7. Silver Moon has the opportunity to move into second place here. Again, nobody catching Maurice. Maurice just won. Currently on day 5 of week 2. Nobody else has made it to week 2. Again, we expect perfection. We are
quite taken
pickier
off.
than Gordon Ramsay. We're not sitting around going, it's rotten. We're going, you could have had a dash more salt. Redo this dish, okay?
This salad is facing too closely to magnetic north. Try again.
Oh, jeez. Feel like you... No, my standards is like, is it edible? I'm probably gonna like it then.
Not good so far.
My standard is, can I stand to smell this? Does it taste all right? Does it make anything terrible happen to my insides later? If that's all fine, we're good. Sometimes that last part's optional.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of curry, and that always does terrible things.
Yeah, let me just say, like, I am a little bit... No, I'm not picky necessarily when it comes to food. There are certain foods that I have a hard time eating just because, I didn't have a lot of fish when I was young, or my family never made fish. So, like, I love sushi. It's just like cooked fish I have a little bit of a hard time with. But I can also admit that it's delicious while knowing this isn't necessarily for me. What's unusual?
The idea that you like sushi but not cooked fish is backwards for what I normally encounter in people.
I love sushi. So good.
I know plenty of people who like cooked fish, and just the thought of sushi turns them right off.
Not good so far.
Not good
I
so
take it
far.
either way. Just give me some. Just throw some fish in my mouth. I'm good.
People are getting impatient.
Hopefully, like prepared. I don't want a live fish in my mouth. Let's not go that route.
Darkness, you gotta get the ticket. Yeah, there you go. There's
it does
live
also
fish
help,
in my
and
mouth.
the game tells you, it helps to stagger your guest interactions so that you're not like all 3 tables are trying to put in orders at the same time. Because that's one way your fire gets built up pretty rapidly, is if you have everybody on the same stage of the process.
Yeah, it takes a little work to get used to the staggering here, and yeah, I can see Darkness doing a pretty good job there, but again, it's just this fire meter. Is there part of the meter that we're not seeing here? Did I like crop the bottom off?
I think that's the...
Oh my god. Oh my god, that would have helped.
I guess there was a bit of crop. That's probably also why he looked a little bit too thin.
There we go. He's chunkier, everybody.
Well, that's okay. The important thing is that the game knew how well they were doing.
And the players knew how well they were doing. And you know what? If we have a DS game again in a week or two, I have it cropped right now. I apologize, everybody. Silver Moon got 100%, moving back into second place. Very nice.
And week 2.
Yes, week 2, day 1. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I scrolled right on the ref sheet, and suddenly it was a Gordon Ramsay jump scare.
Yeah, he's been waiting there for a while.
Yeah. He's like, I heard that there was a Gordon Ramsay on the ref sheet, but I didn't ever actually look. Let me see, everybody. This was my experience here. Okay. Interact. Let me see. Let me see. Make sure we have it all. That's for the wrong match. Because I need to prop it differently. Ignore what I'm doing here. I'm working on it. Okay, working on it. Okay. So here's the ref sheet. Yeah. And then you go to scroll to the right here. Okay, scroll. Yeah, we won. Whoa. Whoa. Gordon, he's so big. He's so big and sitting there judging the players.
And he's got so much forehead. That's got to at least be a 6 head.
Yeah, it is.
You could, a mountain climber could get a grip on those wrinkles on that forehead.
There's oil in there.
Welcome to Hell's Kitchen.
In those pores, you know. So oily, we might try to invade. Yeah, well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here and for being patient with my secret fire that I didn't realize was there. That would have helped explain why people were getting lower scores than I expected. I'm like, there's no fire. There's no fire, right?
It's a little surprise, you know, for the viewers. You don't quite know how well everybody's doing at the end necessarily.
Yeah, there you go, everybody. It's a little Kuso surprise left under your bed.
So far.
It's like the mint on your pillow at a hotel.
I was gonna say, if I woke up and there were mints on my pillow, I would be so terrified. Who snuck in?
I think they're supposed to leave them while you're out.
Oh,
and
okay.
Not while you sleep.
That would explain.
There's a little.
Yeah, good.
Now, if you wake up at your house and there's a mint on your pillow and you don't know why it's there, that's interesting.
It's from the mint
You might check
fairy.
your door locks.
Finally, I've tasted something delicious.
So Ninja Debugger is saying, I'm legit not sure how you're supposed to 100% that day. Maurice did fantastic. Well, not good enough for Kusogrande, apparently. Do it again, Maurice. This time with feeling.
It all comes down to getting everything timed well. You can let the tables build up a little bit of fire and still be fine.
True.
If you try too hard, you can accidentally get them to align, and then they're all waiting on food at the same time, and everything goes to pot.
Yes. So,
And that may be what happened to Maurice. I was not paying close of attention.
by the way, Darkness is also on to 2-1, so between Silvermoon and Darkness, second and third, it really depends on the percentage that they're able to get here. Silvermoon is at 100% at the moment, but I see the fire trickling up. See, there's the fire that I didn't see before. You can do it. Hallelujah. I'm trying to think, is Hallelujah like mocking me, or is it actually a compliment here?
It kind of sounds like it's supposed to be both. Like, oh, you finally did it, which implies that previously you hadn't been. Kind of that backhanded comment sort of thing.
People are saying he's British, so that makes sense.
That is fair.
Garb, I think that you started cooking orange a little too fast. Yeah, unfortunately, Garb, I believe, is going to take last, which, mind you, nobody's eliminated if they come last during this match. They just get 1 point rather than... Or no, they get 2 points rather than 5, 7, or 10. Hey, Silvermoon got 100% on day 1 of week 2. Very nice.
And as it turns out, somebody has to get last place.
Garb, 94%. Yeah, the thing is, like, you can... Even if you do come in last for your first match, if you come in first for the next 3, like, you could very well be making it into the bracket. I wouldn't recommend trying that as a strategy, but, you know, you will be going up against other people who came last in their first match, you know, during your next one. So, like, you know, you're going to be amongst people who are probably a little bit more approachable when it comes to opponents. But, you know, I've had tournaments where I was eliminated after 2 matches, lost both of them. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I made it into brackets after getting last place on one of my matches.
I'm a very proud man.
Yeah! See, that's what I like to hear, Clades.
Yeah. Now, the slightly amusing thing, though, is that Garvey was almost the reason this did, like, get brushed close to being a veto because Garvey was aware of it and had seen videos. But everybody was okay with that, so we didn't veto it.
Yeah, I honestly don't think watching a video of this game would make any difference whatsoever.
Are we ready?
Definitely not.
I've seen videos of the game, and I would not have been able to tell you what the key element to winning each stage was until watching the match here. In that case, however, people watching this match, you pretty much know at this point it comes down to timing. And there you go. That vetoes this game. You will not be getting it in the future because you know this game is all about timing.
Unless everybody knows the game is about timing, and then maybe, if nothing else is prepared.
Maybe. Okay, Darkness, get your food up. Get it on the plates, get it up to the people in the yellow shirts. Maurice, 62%. Kus9rande, thank you so much for resubscribing. I think that I missed somebody earlier as well. Yeah, Murray, I appreciate it as well. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, especially since I can almost guarantee that with this game, despite everything, it's probably going to get demonetized on YouTube. I just know how it is. Make the food. Oh, you know what was fun, Clades? Earlier today, Spike Vegeta was playing Virtual Bart on his channel. And it was...
Virtual Bart?
Yeah, for Super Nintendo. And I believe that it broke his soul. I am so happy.
I can believe that. I just assume automatically that any Simpsons game that is predominantly Bart probably has issues.
Yeah, he has never had to use save states for a game, but he's thinking that he might have to for Virtual Bart. I'm not even kidding you. He's done like 400-something games.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm having a good time, though. This is, like, it's nice and comfy to sit here. You know, I got to watch somebody be tortured by Virtual Bart earlier today. Now we have Gordon Ramsay just sitting here judging. And this is what we need in life.
Or Gordons of the Apocalypse.
The what?
four Gordons of the apocalypse.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Not
I
good
know
so
what our
far.
next game is. Cool. I'm gonna say, I don't think it's getting any better from here.
That is excellent. That is in fact one of the reasons why this game was offered first today. Everyone will understand shortly.
No, like,
There
I'm-
may be a theme today.
no, there's no theme. What are you talking about? Your face is a theme.
I've been told that.
Ooh, yeah, it's frogs. Cute. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Clades, it's because of you. I had a dream with frogs. They were trying to lick me. They were trying to lick me and they were poisonous. They were gonna get me.
Usually the issue is when you lick the frog.
No,
Impatient.
no, not these. Not these frogs. Dream frogs wanted me.
My dreams tend to be more about finding toilets in unusual places.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like
I have
Yeah,
really
like you'll-
annoying bathrooms, yeah.
Like I'll have a dream that's like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm in a high school for some reason. I can't find the bathroom. Someone says, I'll just go to the gym. I go to the gym. I look up. The toilets are all 20 feet up on the wall. You just have to kind of like aim for distance.
Yeah, do you ever have, like, bathrooms that are flooded, or that the toilets are really weird shaped, or that, like,
Oh, for sure.
you're trying to get a shower and everybody keeps coming into the bathroom and you're like, leave the bathroom, and everybody, like, you finally manage to close the door and lock and you're like, I know somebody's gonna come in, and then finally you're like, fine, I'm going to shower in front of my naked, or I'm gonna, not in front of my naked family, I'm gonna be naked in front of my family and whatever, I don't care, I need to shower.
I'm a very
I
proud
just
man.
need to freaking shower because I'm
I
smelly.
had a dream. I was trying to use the bathroom. The toilet was like nearly overflowing. It was in a public restroom. There were two different exits, and a tour came through while I was trying to do my business.
Yeah,
Like,
or like
20 people filing through this
Welcome
room.
to
Then
Hell's
there were
Kitchen.
no walls or anything in the room. It was ridiculous.
By the way, Darkness
What's wrong with my
moved into
subconscious?
second place with this previous stage. Very nice. Always lovely to have a lead change right towards the end, moving on to 2-3, whereas Silver Moon still on week 2, day 2. Yeah, Garb is behind everybody else, which is completely fine. You know, there are some games that are going to mesh with you, and there are some games that will not. And that is just the reality of the beast. Welcome to Kusogrande. That's why you get more than one game before you're eliminated, because we really want to see you experience. Yes! I got the hour!
Perfection.
Yes! And we got Hoshiwo Murahoto music as well. Like, yeah, today is the best day ever. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and welcome Maurice in. Maurice made it to week 2, getting through day 5. Darkness, 0, making it to 2-3, Silver Moon 2-2, Garb 1-6. Again, great job to everybody. And some days, you know, the game meshes with you. Some days the game just doesn't. Getting 100% is legit difficult. Oh no! What did you share? A picture of someone punching the meat?
I believe that's from Hell's Kitchen. Him punching some salmon.
Don't punch your meat, everybody. Hello, Maurice. Welcome and congratulations, making it all the way to 2-6. And, you know, just try to do your best on that. But this level has been rough. I don't know what percentage you can get, but oh boy.
I don't understand. I did, like the first time, I was shocked because in a previous level I messed up. Gordon got really angry at me. This one I did, and it's like, oh, very good, 66%. What? I was like, I was already done with the level, like mentally. I knew I had 100% because no one complained. And he's like, yeah, no, let's try again.
Ta! I don't know. Somebody in chat was like, I don't know if there's a way to get 100% on this stage. And honestly, I don't know. I've never played it. It's a very difficult stage, at least.
Games a lot like Overcooked and Played Up. I've played those.
A little bit, yeah. This has a
There's
lot
a little
to do with
diner
the
dash in
timing.
there as well. Yeah, the timing is the crucial point. Keeping everything, keeping your front of house like misaligned, so they're not all trying to put in orders at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Is very important.
Yeah.
And also the cooking timers.
Yeah,
Yes.
the cooking timers,
There
mixing
was a lot of
things in
struggling
bowls.
with the cooking timer.
Yeah, making sure that like your ingredients are as ready as possible and getting things cooking at the right times. Like that's something that we talked about here, and that basically anybody who watched and knows that this game is all about timing, they essentially get a veto from here on out because they know the trick to getting a really good score on each day. With that said, you really didn't have too many fails, especially early on. Mind you, like, at least the game doesn't demand quite as much from you, like, early on, but it gets a lot more demanding later on.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well,
I swear, I did it. I failed it 3 times. The middle one was not perfect, but the other 2, like my last try and the first try on this level, I don't know what I could have done better.
well, apparently we have somebody in chat saying that someone has topped out or on day 6 at 66% for week 2. So you may have gotten the max score that you can get for that stage.
I am looking that up now, and it does appear that there are some days that may be glitched. Thankfully, it did not have an impact on us here today.
You still won.
Because no one else got that far.
Oh no!
But that
would
is
have
a
been
thing
terrible.
that is a thing to keep in mind for the future.
Yeah, Garb hopping in and saying that was brutal. Garb has made it to the brackets before, is an excellent player. This game just did not jive with you, and that is completely fine. Not every game is for every person, and everybody is going to have a little bit of a blind spot when it comes to a game. So, there is no shame in, taking second, third, or fourth in a match. That is just the reality of how things are going to go sometimes. So with that said, what do you think of the game overall, Maurice?
I thought, like, for a DS game, it is kind of simple, like there's these 2 screens and that's all basically you got. You got clicking on tables and clicking on, like, ingredients. But I thought it was alright. Like, you can get in the groove of it, right? You can, like, get lost a little bit, just shut off your brain and make these orders and serve the tables.
Yeah.
I was surprised how quickly the hour passed. I looked at the clock and it was already like 30 minutes in, and I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm glad that it felt like that for you. Good. Genuinely, like, have you seen any of Hell's Kitchen, by the way? Have you seen any of the shows?
I've seen
MasterChef.
which is like comparable-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I know the character of Gordon Ramsay. I know that he's passionate about cooking.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen, while it started out with him being passionate, it was also him being really, really mean.
I hear that's like a regional thing, that he's meaner in the American version or something.
Absolutely, yeah, in America.
Which is really funny. It's like the Kirby box art of TV shows.
Yeah, you gotta make him cool and like,
Yeah.
ooh, angy eyebrows. Thank you, Burst Error, for that giant raid. 159 people out here. Good to have you here. And I would say, chat, that for America, Gordon Ramsay is a character, but when you start seeing the variety of shows that he has, like, he's not just a mean guy. He's got a whole range. He's just British, I'd say. And, like, speaks his mind. That's the biggest thing. Like, he's not afraid to say what he thinks, and if he thinks that it's going to help you improve and that you need to hear it, then he's going to tell you. And if you don't listen to him, then, oh boy, no, he's going to make sure you know. Because you need to know, If you're going to run a business, if you're going to be a chef. and you are refusing to take advice to improve, then that's when he'll really get into your grill. But a lot of people honestly listen to him and are like, yeah, that's great. We'll go ahead and accept it. And those people, he's just nice to. He's a hunk of joy, and I would hug him and take him home, okay? And let him make me some risotto.
I think it's also like a matter of pride to him. He's proud to be a chef.
He's a very proud man.
Yeah, he doesn't want like the profession of cooks to become something like you just do as a chore.
Yeah.
So he gets very upset when people don't take it seriously.
Yeah, I'd say so. And I can respect that, you know? I think that while there are different ways to handle it, every once in a while, if somebody is just not listening to you, especially when you've been doing something for years and years and years, sometimes you might say something to them. First Error, thank you again for the raid, and go make your pizza. You are fine. You're the Gordon Ramsay of frozen pizza, so go enjoy it. And Jaspertine, thank you as well for the raid. Well, Maurice, it's good to have you back. Jog my memory, did you win last Kusogrande?
No, I got third.
You were pretty high up
Something
there, yeah.
Somewhere there, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
lost
you've done very
2.
well.
Yeah.
I was spooked that I was going to get 6 vetoes.
Well, Sharfers, I appreciate you subscribing. Muchas gracias. Yeah, so what are you doing these days, Maurice? Are you doing anything on stream? Anything you want to plug? Or if not, any games that you've been playing that you've loved?
Personally, I'm not streaming much or anything really. I'm not really a streamer, so to
That's
say.
that.
But I am gonna plug Mystery Tournament,
Yes.
the showcase we have planned this Saturday on the AGDQ channel. I think it starts at like 1 p.m. or something. Don't take my word on that. You should look it up on the GDQ schedule. I think
Yeah.
I posted to Twitter.
I think
X,
that it
sorry.
starts before Kusogrande, and completely understandable if people are going to be missing part of Kusogrande to watch that. I completely am fine with that, but there will be VODs here. There will be VODs on the GDQ channel. Go ahead and watch what y'all want. And yeah, I will be joining Mystery Tournament and making sure that I sign up correctly this time, as
Yeah.
opposed to last time. Oh.
Yeah. We want to make it a big one, so if more people sign up, that's all the better.
Yes.
I think there's going to be a lot of new people, so even if you're new, like there's no need to be afraid. There will probably be a lot of help, a lot of questions asked, and like I think it's a scary thing to get into a competition, and like most of the people are like veterans, and you're the new guy. I hope that this case we get like a lot of new people. We can make a big bracket.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's
up to,
have
like,
a lot of new people
256.
so that you go up against somebody else new. Only you, chat, can make that happen. But yeah, I fully intend on signing up and getting eliminated after 2 matches. Because that's not always how it goes. Sometimes I win a couple, but, you know, that's how it usually is for me, and that's fine. I don't play to win, I play to have fun.
You've got experience. You've seen all these people race these games. You pick up something here and there.
I've improved over the years, I will say, yeah. But yeah, join Mystery Tournament, everybody. That is the big thing that Maurice and a lot of people in Kusogrande want y'all to know. Kusogrande wouldn't be here without Mystery Tournament. We have pretty much everything that we have here owed at least in part to Mystery Tournament. Well, cool. Thank you so much, Maurice. Clades, what about you?
Thank you.
Anything that you want to plug before I let you go?
Nope, I'm good.
Sweet. In that case, I'll let you two go because we've got one more match tonight. See ya!
Have fun.
Yeah!
Bye!
Bye! Well, everybody, Kusogrande, we are in our 9th tournament, our 9th main tournament. Mind you, we've had multiple Kusogrande lives at GDQ. We've had different invitationals to different places on the GDQ channel, here on this channel. We've had the Wrath Revenge against the GMs. But the 9th big one, and I love it. So, Crappy, how about you take us over to the reveal for game number 2 of the night? Watch out, Crappy. Gordon Ramsay's gonna stare you down. Oh, those eyes, those luscious eyes. Crappy is gonna go make out with Gordon Ramsay if it wasn't clear enough. Yeah. Well, luckily our next GM has not made out with Gordon Ramsay, or have they? Say hello to our dear Hedge Maze. I don't know. Would you ever smooch Gordon Ramsay?
No, I don't think I would smooch Gordon Ramsay.
Well, fine. Okay.
But speaking of smooching, I may have a relevant game.
Uh-oh.
So I saw that this was going to be a primetime, middle of the week match, and I said to Clades, because I knew what Clades was looking at and I knew what I was thinking about, and I said, Clades, do you want to do a thing? And thankfully, I think we were able to do a thing. Because
Yeah.
I said to I was going to use this one for Valentine's Day. And then I found a better game to use for that. Because, I gotta go gay when I can find one.
I mean, Girl Zone was fantastic.
It was. But, we're all about diversity, equity, and inclusion here. And, Kusogrande is a very diverse place. And I think sometimes we can let the straights have a match as a treat. We've got The Bachelor for DS.
Heck yeah, everybody, throw away your... No, I won't say that. No, throw away your spouses, because we're getting single again, and we're gonna go and find ourselves a significant other that is very much a straight relationship. Although I know that in one season of The Bachelor, apparently either one of the winners or one of the big contestants was gay. And I believe they were gay. That became a source. Oh, I'm watching The Traitors. That's right. Because one of the contestants in the U.S. Traitors was from The Bachelor and later came out, and it's kind of fascinating. But with that said, the players are going to try to make as much progress as they can through The Bachelor. Whoever makes the most progress will take the victory. Whoever doesn't, I guess, doesn't get married? And, how long do these marriages even last? Usually not too long. Maybe some of them have lasted for years. Actually, I can think of a couple marriages from Survivor that have lasted for years and years and years, and it's kind of cool. But look at this face. Look at these faces. Ugh.
Look at these faces.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna be able to have a face in the corner the entire time, for better or for worse. While this is the same company.
It's the same company, yeah. I was like, Clades, you're looking at that game? Well...
That's okay. Gordon Ramsay jump scare. Whoa.
Yeah.
So, what is the metric of progress? Progress?
So some people might remember I speedrun this. I had this on Dmub 5 years ago. This is just a bunch of mini games, and they are linear. So it's going to be tracking by the furthest season, by the furthest episode, but followed by how many successful dates they go on. It's pretty easy to track.
So what screen do we want them to get to?
We can, whichever one everybody is on except Julo. We can get Julo into that screen. Nancy is poking me. Hi, Nancy. I'm just gonna type something.
Okay, I'm Bachelor. Okay, I'm letting them know to get to the screen that says, tonight, it's our newest and most exciting Bachelor yet! Oh, I don't want to date any of them. I mean, I've only seen 3 characters, and one of them, I don't think is a contestant. I'm your host, Chris Harrison. Okay. Okay, but there we go. They are on the correct screen.
There we go.
Okay, Lady Nerd. Okay, let me see about Shotgun John. John, you ready?
Why is Nancy? Hey, she's eating my chair. Hey, Nancy.
Well, it looks like it's time to do the countdown. Best of luck to the players, and I need all of your most romantic emotes or cat emotes, because we have a cat that's involved here.
Yeah.
Maybe romantic cats as well. We're doing the countdown. And yeah, it's okay, everybody. If you're aromantic, you can still watch The Bachelor. You can make fun of it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Yeah.
I cannot watch reality show without roasting people. It doesn't matter how much I love the show. I will be mocking it the entire time because that's just how you do it. Okay.
Yeah.
So there we go. We are off to a quick start, and if needed, I will recapture Shotgun John. I'll give it a second just to see if there is a change before I go and make my own modifications here.
So yeah, this is like the strangest setup I ever had in a match. So Shotgun John, I said, does everyone have a mouse? And Shotgun John's like, no, but I can get one, and ran to the local Japanese convenience store to buy one. That's really, can I give a gold star for that?
I love that. Yeah, that's perfect. I love... Everybody has their own, like, unique setups at home. It's kind of fascinating how it works. And honestly, no shade to anybody for having a setup that's different from the norm here. So, what are they doing?
So we're going on a bunch of group dates. The first one, we are inflating hot air balloons to impress the man, because this is what impresses men.
True.
And we're doing that by playing a fishing minigame.
So wait. Are we the girl?
Yeah, we're the girl. We're trying to get the guy's love.
I get to be a girl. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Really, like, frankly, even if you pick the guy, it's exactly the same level, so it doesn't really matter. But I had them pick the girl, because we got a first girl whenever there's an option.
Yeah.
So now we're at the second group date. This would look better on a DS, but it's fine. You can see the top screen is
How
small
could this look
next to the
any
player's
better?
name.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so anyway, they're just moving their mouse along to move the car along the track, and it goes slower if they're off the track.
Okay, so a skill-based game. This is why Shotgun John needed a mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, like, to be fair, like, I wasn't going to require it, but he was very ready to go buy one, so I was like, okay.
Come on.
Thank you very much.
Kick Jackie's butt. Kick her butt. She doesn't deserve to win. You do. What's your name in this? Oh, they named their characters, right?
They named their own characters. Yeah, they could pick whatever name they wanted.
We've got Kira, Lady Lee, Nardi, and... I don't know.
But yeah, so our character is the pop singer in Season 1. We're playing Season 1, and the Bachelor is Jason Mesnick. He is the... I forgot what he is. He's some guy. He's here.
You win! Yeah, so with a game like this, honestly, what you need to do is judge how difficult is it going to be to get through these stages, are they going to be easy enough that I can just rush through them? Because if so, you're going to want to rush. But if they do tend to get a little bit more difficult, as soon as the game starts pushing back against you, that's when you can start taking your time. But until then, rush, get through as much as you can early on.
So they don't get harder, but this one is one of the ones they might want to take a little more time on, because it's kicks. But like your hockey puck is going to, if the hockey puck hits the spot that you are trying to click to, break the ice, it just erases your progress. So you can go slow with this one if you need to.
Gotcha.
Because you can see some of these players are having their progress not get very far. There we go. Like Nardi just got a better spot. You got to try to find a corner that is the hockey puck is not coming into. By the way, did anyone watch the Olympics? This is how hockey works, right?
Completely. Oh my gosh, yeah. So you got to make sure that the entire area is able to get cleared out by the time.
Yeah.
So was red the enemy and blue is you?
Yeah.
Oh, Nardi keeps trying to go after the red, and I think that is confusing her a little bit. Red is your opponent here. It's not super clear, like, who is doing what here.
I'll figure it out. Oh, now we're at the outdoor photos segment. This is, maybe if you watch the show, I guess I watched a couple seasons of this way long ago, but I don't remember it. But maybe that would help you with this, but otherwise you can just figure it out. They're showing you a blurry image and you have to guess what the picture is.
A glass of wine. The contestants are... That's a pool. That's a... No. Okay, cocktails?
You like the noises? I like the noises.
Yeah, they...
This is what it sounds
Sound
like
like
when you were at the
birds.
beach.
Oh. Yeah, both Shotgun John and Nardi are struggling with the kicks minigame. Stop! What happens if
It's
you
probably
lose
the hardest
the minigame?
one in the game. You just gotta do it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and if they're instructions, then it's good to make sure you read them. Remove the stylus to collect the hexagons. Okay. Yeah, you
Watch
gotta
out for the
realize
hockey
that
puck.
it is competitive, that you are playing against somebody else. There we go. Nardi has it figured out now. Okay.
I see someone in chat asking, Steamy game, what did this get rated? Well, I have it right in front of me because I own it. It's rated T for teen. Because there's minigames. So after you have done these minigames, you could unlock some quizzes. You could do personality quizzes and compatibility quizzes, and you could see your sexual or romantic compatibility with other people in your life.
Ooh.
So I probably told the backstory to this like 5 years ago, but like, so what I was, before we were married, I visited my wife in Canada, how many years ago? And we went to a Shoppers Drug Mart, which is, like a CVS or a pharmacy.
Yeah.
And they had this game. So I'm like, well, clearly I gotta buy this game.
I love it.
I also dropped my 3DS that visit, on her hard floor and messed up the SD card reader. So I went to a different Shoppers Drug Mart in town and got one of the Galaxy sparkly 3DS XLs, and it was Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. Just they sell all kinds of things. I was I'm glad I got it at the time because it was a really good price, and now those are $500 or something.
Shotgun John unfortunately still hasn't quite figured this out, that the opponent is trying to collect stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nardi was able to get through it. Now, Nardi, I know, was at GDQ Live, and I believe at least played in qualifiers, if not making it into the main bracket there. And yeah, she's pretty cool. I got to play Blood on the Clock Tower with her. It was a lot of fun. Julo Ninja, of course, we know around here. Lady Rex as well. Shotgun John, I believe, is completely new to Kusogrande, so it's cool to have him here.
Yeah, I love seeing new players. There's a lot of new players this year, and it's nice to have new people in our community.
You know what? Shotgun John is actually stealing a lot of points from the opponent because they keep growing the circle inside. The opponent gets hit by the hockey puck, but because John's is smaller, John ends up completing their segment before the opponent is the opponent gets hit, but they clear their area before the opponent is able to.
Yeah, it's an interesting...
I don't know if it's on purpose, but...
No, I don't think Shotgun John realizes how this works, but
No,
he
he's
should
getting
figure
it.
this out
He's getting
eventually.
it. Okay.
Meanwhile, Julo Ninja's on to a puzzle. I kind of really... Okay, this is maybe the only minigame I actually like, because it's actually a little bit challenging, because it's got a bunch of troll pieces that look like they belong somewhere and they don't.
Ugh. What's the... Oh, the red piece is what your opponent placed?
Yeah, you're doing a puzzle with the opponent.
That opponent.
But yeah, you can see how some pieces look like they go somewhere, but they don't. But they do go somewhere. But yeah, I think this is maybe the only minigame I kind of like.
These pieces are messed up. Do you
They are.
have all the pieces?
Yeah, you do. They're just
Oh my gosh.
shapes.
Yeah, Jilo Ninja built an igloo. I had no idea. Lady Rex a little bit behind. Nardi in third, Shotgun John in fourth. We're only 9 minutes into this, so we've got plenty of time. Luckily, our refs are
Yeah, we
also...
got plenty of time.
Yeah, our refs are keeping track of the progress that's being made here, as well as doing wonderful things like keeping pictures of Gordon Ramsay on the tracker. Just so you know, the refs for this match are Hazel Shade is taking you on a wasp catching date. Oh no! Not Electa gave out 0 roses and ended the show on episode 1, Ace Pride. Yeah! Linker is the newest and most exciting bachelorette yet. Ooh. Redford will prove his love with volleyball inflating skills. I think that has been proven very early. And finally, Harp Griffin is gathering rosebuds while they may. Gather rose hips. Those taste good. Better than
Bernardi's on the
rosebuds.
worst minigame. The slapping the stylus on the screen one. This is why I told players, you don't really want to make the emulator too big, because it's just going to make it harder for you. This minigame kind of sucks, but, I mean, I can do it, and I got arthritis, so I figured these people could do it. They didn't have any accessibility concerns with this, so...
Yeah, luckily it's not super rapid clicking. It's like, there's a delay between how often you can click.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Nardi is through. That's enough feathers slapped. I don't know what that compares to in real life.
Oh yeah, I did tell them to show off the cutscene, so Nardi's got a cutscene now. The man is very impressed with her feather catching. We're gonna move the camera off screen while they do something probably above T rating. Very exciting.
Playing bingo. Yeah.
So now Nardi's onto the rose ceremony. That's the rose ceremony. She won. Okay, she unlocked some stuff. Great. On to episode 2.
Wait, so you're determining the favorite drink just by which drink is heaviest?
Yes, men like drinks that are heavy.
It's true.
I also see some people in chat mentioning the wasp catching date, so I hope we will get there. I think we can get there in the hour. Players, please do it for me. So there's 3 episodes per season, and at the end of an hour, I think they could get up to the end of season 2, which the last date in season 2 is wasp catching. I don't know. I want to see the cutscene in the stream. I don't know.
So for the pieces that don't actually go where it looks like they're supposed to go, they do fit somewhere, right?
They
for the
fit
puzzle?
somewhere. They're just trolley pieces.
Yeah, like the one that looked like it was the top of the tree. I can see the other piece that goes there.
Yeah.
It's a really clever trolley piece. I gotta be honest. Oh,
Yeah, like as I said, I think this is the only minigame that's like sort of fun. It's not a high bar.
slap the...
This game's not very
You're
good.
in Vegas. Slap the chips. This is how you get money in Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
That's
gonna-
true, right? I haven't like...
I'm gonna be in Vegas in April. I've got a gig that I'm working there, so
Okay, you can tell us if this is
I'll
accurate.
tell you.
All right. Shotgun John is working on the pictures.
Okay, this slapping is annoying because of the delay between when you're trying to slap multiple. It's just, you got to be a little patient. Don't slap too quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, get that cutscene. Catch all your feathers. But right now, Jill and Ninja, Lady Rex, and Nardi are on episode 2 of season 1, whereas Shotgun John is on episode 1 still. We will be getting to episode 2 after slapping those feathers, though. You want to make sure that, you know, the best way to actually impress a man is to slap enough feathers. This is
Yeah, I
how
hope
Justin
we
got
get-
me, you know?
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to impress a man. I don't go that way, but, like, I think we're learning a lot here. Yeah, chat, it's people who are attracted to men. Does this seem correct? Also, Redford is saying this minigame looks familiar. Yeah, we're inflating a balloon, right? No, it's different. It's a different minigame. Don't worry about it.
Make sure that you keep the oven precise temperature. It's a wood-fired stove, so you gotta
Yeah, like, is
stick
that
the
how
wood
baking
in.
works?
Put the wood in,
you gotta
out,
keep adjusting.
half in. You know.
Yeah, you gotta keep adjusting the temperature up and down wildly to make sure your souffle stays up. I don't know.
Ooh, actually,
I love
souffles
I
are
love the
really
favorite drink
difficult.
minigame. Yeah. Okay.
You should
Duo
not
is
be
on a
opening the
cutscene.
oven to do that.
Okay, the man would like to see Julos color in some animals, so Julo and Lady Rex are going to color in some animals and plants.
I was gonna say, these look very plant-like.
Well, there's animals in there too. But yeah, chat, if there are any men here, is this how you impress a man? Coloring animals?
I mean, Justin did get me a coloring book.
That's nice. Coloring
And
books
then
are
I
fun.
didn't do it. I think I disappointed him. Oh no.
See, this is what you gotta do. Gotta color some animals.
Oh, no wonder. I need to put some excitement into the relationship, you know, by coloring the book. Nah, he's better at art than I am as well. Like, genuinely pretty good. I just haven't cared to, like, get good. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to be good either. Like, I think a lot of creative, like, hobbies are just good for you to enjoy. Whether you're, like, good or not doesn't really matter. It's just enjoying the
yes.
creation process.
The Green Wasps. That sounds like a baseball team, gotta be honest.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking about baseball the other day, the alternate identity of the Salt Lake Bees.
Yeah, what the... I didn't know that there were alternate identities for teams, and now I'm sad that I know, because the Salt Lake Bees are the Utah Dirty Sodas, because
Yeah.
Utah has an addiction to sugar, because they're like, well, you know, no vices. Vices are bad. Yeah, have you seen your teeth lately? Dentistry is doing fantastic here, and you're starting to ban fluoride in the water, so... Oh my god. Like, come on, Utah.
Yeah, that seems like a really bad alternative.
Oh
your
no,
health.
Nardi, what happened?
What the happened to Nardi? The game should save.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine.
You bet. What a great name
Okay, yeah,
for a minigame.
Julo and later got this cutscene. The girl kisses the guy, and he's like, "Wow."
That was interesting. Maybe I will
Yeah.
kiss you behind this fountain so nobody can see what's clearly happening.
Yeah, we gotta have some modesty for the squirrels.
Oh my god, The Bachelor, if there was a kiss, you know that they put it up like 5 times on the show. Like in the intro, in the recap, it's on every recap from that point on. Then again, like, there's a lot of trashy reality TV, and I would say that The Bachelor is actually pretty high standards comparatively. Like, it's not the best, but oh boy, it is not
Yeah,
the
I think
worst.
there's probably worse.
Oh, I've been watching... there's a YouTuber who goes by the name of Gunner TV, and he's been watching this show called Tool Academy. And it's all about these girls who have a boyfriend who they're a tool, and they trick them to be on this reality TV show. Like, it was supposed to be like the like biggest party animal show, and so they show up like pretending, like acting like they're the biggest party animals, and then they're like, fake out Tool Academy, we're gonna teach you how to not be tools. And it is so campy. They're all
right.
terrible people. It's trash, but I kind of like it, and I would not watch it without commentary. Hearing commentary makes it actually worth watching. Oh my god, make the popcorn. It's a popcorn, Lady Rex. You can do it. Julo Ninja is done with drawers? Yeah, we're at the competitive dating stage for
Yeah.
Julo Ninja and Lady Rex. This is still
Yeah, there's
episode
4
2, right?
Yeah, 4 group dates and then the one-on-one date.
You know, I remember going on a group date once and having to do a jigsaw puzzle. Actually, no, I remember dressing like gremlins. And by that, Hedge Maze, let me explain this really weird group date, because it's Utah. and people get bored of just normal dating. So my friends were like, we're doing a group date. We're doing what we call the imp date. And the way that we did the imp date, which we did this more than once, I want you to know, it became kind of a tradition, was that we would have to go wearing an extra shirt, except the way that you wore the shirt was different. You'd have your head through the head hole, but then you had to have your legs up through the armholes, and your hands kind of stuck down between your legs out of the bottom of the shirt. So you were very hunched over in this shirt with like your knees next to your head, and you did the whole date that way. We ate pizza together. Do you know how crazy it is watching like 12 people hunched over like the freaking imp date, gnawing down on pizza? We had an obstacle course. We set up, this was in the college dorms, and we set up these chairs and tables and stuff for us to jump over in our little stupid imp shirts. And I was the only person brave enough to wear long sleeves for the imp date, okay? Yeah, my legs went through the sleeves. It was horrifying. And we also played Smash Bros. So, you know, overall a good time.
Hey, such a quick question. What the heck?
It's Utah.
Okay.
And also
Did you
I
play
had weird, like I had eccentric Mormon friends, the ones who like, were very okay being weird, and honestly, I like the weird ones. They're so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds more fun than other dates, group dates you could go on.
Oh, it
Did
was
you play
a
Smash?
blast.
Yeah, did you play Smash with your feet in the
I think
sleeves
that
as well?
we did.
Okay.
I can't
How did you
remember
do?
precisely. I didn't play very much of it, so I don't recall. I probably did better than most people there because most people there weren't gamers.
Okay. All right, that's good to know that you continue having your gamer skills even when your legs are through your sleeves.
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember some people who weren't part of the group date stumbling into it and being like, what is this?
Yeah, that's understandable.
We're like, we're imps! And, like, we just leaned into it and we're just okay being weird. We're like, ah, we're imps! Ah! Eating pizza with our faces. Ah! Yeah. Were these dates outside? That one specifically was inside. It was in the basement of the student housing that we were living in.
Were any of the women, did this impress anyone?
I think we had a couple marriages come out of that.
Okay, it's good. It's good to know.
I wonder if they even are willing to tell people about the imp date, though.
Yeah, tell everyone how you met. That's a good story to tell.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for our first Kusogrande marriage. I don't know if we've had one yet, but, you know, a boy can dream.
It could happen. I mean, I think any kind of, like, community sort of, can create these connections. Bree and I met from Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a very odd place to meet because I was there too a little bit.
And you didn't find love. I mean, I guess, I don't know. When did you meet Justin anyway?
It was before that.
Okay. That's fine then.
Yeah. April is our 10-year anniversary for being married and 15-year anniversary for dating. So, yeah, long before Twitch Plays Pokemon. I'm not even sure if Twitch was completely a thing at that point.
Yeah, it might have been like Justin TV.
Yeah. So I hope everybody's having fun, and I'm glad that we're talking about the excitement of this game. Oh, look, we're coloring sea stuff.
Yeah, I hope people are learning... What is my cat doing? Nancy, stop that. He's up to no good, as usual.
Nancy.
I hope people are learning things about dating from this. I don't know what you'd learn from this, but I hope you're learning something.
Yeah. I honestly don't really care for, like, nice dates, I gotta be honest. Just like,
Yeah, I mean,
for me, it's find a friend first, and after that, you know, if something comes, great, and if not, then that's completely fine. Hey, we got to hang out as friends.
yeah, like me and Bree, we met as friends. Like, you know, we're not doing online dating or anything. I think that's a good way to go, because you meet people with your common interests and you develop a relationship that way, and then maybe something happens from that, maybe it doesn't, but, you know, at least you have a friend.
I mean, technically, I guess I met Justin through a dating website. Because I happened to check my email. It was the last time that I, like, even went and checked that website, because I was like, this site's stupid. This is gonna take people back. Anyone who was a furry years and years ago, there was a site called Pounced. I'm not even kidding you. That was a dating website. And we are the one success story from that freaking website, I swear, because it was nothing but freaking drama.
Well, I'm glad something came out of that.
Yeah, he emailed me. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and hang out. We did, and then we started hanging out pretty much every day from that point on. And it was like, you know, okay, this is nice. You know, we get along. We like each other. Cool. And yeah, it ended up working out since then, you know.
That's great.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, we're in an open relationship, but at the same time, it's kind of low key anyway. It's not like super, you know, let's go and find every opportunity for whatever. It's like, sometimes people aren't necessarily feeling up to stuff, and that's fine. Yeah, anyways.
As long as you got a relationship that works for you.
Yeah, it works for us. It works for us. And yeah, we've had a lot of discussions, and basically, you know, we're always making sure that we communicate about everything. And you know, biggest thing, we don't keep secrets from each other at all. And I think that it took a little while to completely get that lesson, but it's extremely helpful.
That's important.
Yeah.
Omega's asking who's winning. Corndan says the audience. But yeah, Julo Ninja and Lade are on the same... Well, okay, Lade's ahead now. They were on the same minigame. Lade is getting married. Incredible. And she says, I do. Omega says, does that mean Lade wins? No, there's 5 seasons of The Bachelor. This is season 1.
Oh, the best.
I think we should...
Go ahead.
I think we should be able to get the wasp scene.
Yes.
We're on a good pace here.
Yeah,
right,
wasp.
Let's get the wasp scene.
Let's get the wasps, everybody. Yeah, I was gonna say, best thing about open relationship is a hot gossip about who they have a crush on. And then you get to hear it, and it's like, ah, yeah, baby. Rather than all those the straight couples who are like, if you look at another guy, I swear, I will end you.
Yeah, there's some unhealthy,
I mean, it all depends on the relationship as well, you know, and the expectations. You know, set the expectations together, understand that, you know, you are two different individuals who have different minds, and as long as you can, like, agree with each other on certain things, then, you know, make whatever it is work for you. And, you know, there are also people who are religious who want to specifically stick by certain religious stuff, and that's completely respectable as well, you know? It's like, you do your thing, and let other people live their lives. Yeah. There we go. Lady Rex is done with a ship. You win. Oh, that guy's face. Oh, that is ugly. Who is this? His name has to be like Chad 2. The second Chad. By the way, Julo Ninja and Lady Rex are on Season 2, Episode 1. Julo Ninja is one minigame behind Lady Rex. Right now, Nardi and Shotgun John are on Season 1, Episode 3. Nardi is a little bit ahead on Date 3, so Nardi is in 3rd place. Shotgun John, Date 2, a little bit behind, but not by much. How many seasons are there in this game?
5.
It's so much The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is just like watching the show.
Yeah, it's this game isn't the best, you know.
Oh, speaking of that, this was developed again by Ludia Incorporated, who developed Hell's Kitchen, that we literally just watched with the beautiful Gordon Ramsay. He could have been in this game, okay? You had the license for Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, he could have had a cameo.
We got a similar big scary face from a lot of characters here.
Yeah, but scary in a different way.
Yeah, Julo and Lade are now catching oysters for some reason.
Is it fun? Has anybody here caught an oyster? Did you enjoy it? I imagine that you probably don't slap them most of the time. Hey, everybody, go slap your oysters.
Yeah, I don't think that's generally how it works. Also, Lade is now on the rafting thing. I like this matching game because you're not really playing a matching game. You're just trying to remember where the 3 purple items were. Like, you're not really matching things. You're just picking the ones that are your color.
Computer's turn. Computer got blue. Yeah, so you want to get purple, right? For Lady Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, not green. Yeah, you got the helmet. Do. Honestly, I feel like this is probably... Do you think this is aimed towards teens?
I guess.
Do you think...
Maybe young adults, but yeah, it's not for kids, certainly.
Do you think
by the way, Lade is playing a
are...
puzzle that I think we have seen before. Do we remember this one?
The drama masks?
Yeah, this game doesn't have 5 seasons worth of different minigames.
Oh, no. Yeah, but it's a different puzzle, right?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Are you...
No. Brsentia, do you want me to? I'll link you my.
No.
I wrote out a list of every level. Some of the mini games we will get 5 times if we get all the way through the game. Literally the same one.
No, it's the popcorn again. Oh my god, why? At least Lady remembers which pieces go where. Like,
yeah.
That's how you can tell that they've been paying attention. They are getting the pieces in the correct location, at least a little bit more consistently, you know?
I linked my thing in the GM chat if you want to look at it. It'll have spoilers, I guess, but you can see, just scroll down and you'll see some of these, like the hockey kicks. We do that one 5 times if we get all the way through this game. We won't, but this game is, yeah. Not enough content in this game. And if you play as the Bachelorette, you know, and date the male characters, I mean, if you play, yeah, the other way around. If you play as the male character, date the Bachelorette, it's the same thing as this, it's just a different character.
You win!
I feel like...
I mean, I'm glad that they allow you to choose, you know, are you going to be a guy or gal? It's fine rather than having 2 versions of the game that you have to purchase separately that are the same game, which has happened plenty of times in the past when video games have been developed, you know?
Yeah, but like, so I have the box in front of me. It says, based on the hit TV series, also includes The Bachelorette. Like, no, it doesn't. It's not a different thing.
Yeah, it's not a different thing if all you...
It's the same thing. It's just a different character.
Then again,
Also, I like the
isn't The
I like the
Bachelor
cutscene
just The
already on.
Bachelorette?
I mean, there's presumably different dates you go on these different shows. Anyway, Nardi, I really like that cutscene where the guy shows off his pocket watch and drops it under the table, and then the girl in her, like, evening gown is under the table looking for it while it slides around rapidly. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Why is she doing that? Like, can't the
Julian
man pick up
Ninja's
his
got a
own pocket
date.
watch? Ubi in
Yeah,
chat
but if you're
saying this
trying
could
to
have been
impress
better in
him.
2010. She in chat, Ubi saying this could have been better in 2010. Well, we had the Gordon Ramsay game from the same publishers. Could that have been better in 2008? Probably.
Yeah, but
This is, you
If you're-
know.
if you're paying like $5 for a DS game, I hope this
Yeah, what
was
did I
a
pay for
budget
this?
game. I hope.
Yeah, Brie, what did I pay for this? $10? $5? Do you remember?
Why are there nuns that they're coloring?
I don't know.
Ah, the nuns. My favorite.
I think it's Virgo, because it's constellations.
The nuns. Look, you had one that had a giraffe, okay?
That's true.
In Girl
That's true.
Zone, you don't get to say what constellations are anymore.
Oh yeah, sorry, Gemini, that's correct. Chat's right.
Yeah, probably Gemini. Oh, the person with the pot pouring it. Yeah. This is no longer PG-13, let me tell you.
Yeah, all the Beyblade constellations.
Ah, crab battle.
Yeah, there's oh god, so we've been watching the Metal series in Beyblade, and there in the first series, there's a guy who's like, he had a friend, and then his friend betrayed him and like left him to get defeated in Beyblade, and so he like ran off into the wilderness and became a crab man who lives amongst the crabs and shuns all humans.
You know, that sounds
And
like
then he
anime.
just-
Oh, they're kissing.
Yeah, and so then he would like defeat people by like making a crab-shaped hole in the sand and do Beyblade battles, and then the crabs would like steal your Beyblade and like, and we thought this was just a funny one-episode guy, right? Like, and then he showed up like for the whole series. Like, this guy was a recurring character, and he
Oh
would
my
just say
God.
crabby all the time, and it's like, this is perfect, and this is. I think that episode was the one that was like, yeah, I'm sold on Beyblade.
That's amazing. By the way, Lady Rex and Jula Ninja are very close to each other when it comes to placements, but I think that Lady Rex might not have gotten all the constellations. Oh no, what happened?
Yeah, those two are very close.
you have a
but
timer.
yeah, she missed this one. Yeah, there's a timer.
Yeah, Lady Rex had to restart.
the-
I think that puts Jula Ninja in the lead here.
Yes, at the moment. The coloring segments are weird because it's DS, so it's pretty generous with how you color this, but it's also sometimes not, and will sit and will like, you know, buzz and like lose you a second if you color outside the lines in the wrong way. And it's not completely consistent what's the wrong way to do that. And it's not completely consistent how much you have to have colored in for it to consider it done.
Yeah, like I've been trying to pay attention to see exactly what the rules are, and the rules are just color it. It might
Yeah,
occasionally
just
shake
do
a
your
little
best.
bit.
All right, John and Nardi are on the same minigame now.
Yeah, we're pumping up a volleyball. Oh, baby, we might be able to do it. Volleyball. You remember how you have to pump the volleyball slow sometimes? It's just
Yes.
volleyball rules.
Uh-huh.
This game is so stupid. I mean, the Hell's Kitchen actually kind of tried to replicate what happens in the show.
Yeah, you make bowls of yellow and brown goop. Did we figure out what some of those things were? We were throwing chicken into cookies? I don't know.
Yeah, we were making chicken cookies. We were making ham risotto. I don't know. Souffle, maybe. Jula Ninja is really taking the lead now. We're at the second coloring session of
I
the series
Yeah.
or the season. Sorry, almost
Can I
went
just say
British
that
there.
I love when when we're GMs, we're sort of testing players on different skills. You want people who are good not just at platformers, but puzzles and all kinds of different things to be the best at Kusogrande. Anyway, I like challenging people to see how good they are at coloring and skills like that. I mean, Julo is pretty good at coloring. I mean, Julo can take that to the bank and tell people.
Yeah, this is the type of game that you would never think you would ever get in a competition. And then
Yeah,
suddenly
that's what
you're
I like
sitting
to
here
give out.
being like, why am I doing this? What have I done with my life that has led to this moment?
Yeah, like I gave out Squinkies and that had a coloring game too. But yeah, I like being the GM that gives out some things that are like not what you expect to get in a tournament, because sometimes you're not ready for that, and you gotta see how you do with that too.
Shotgun John's screen has changed a little bit, so I'll go ahead and recapture. It's all good. Nintendo DS can be a little silly.
Yeah, and I know John is on like a laptop in a hotel, so I'm just happy it's working at all.
Yeah, that's really great
Again,
when
like-
people are able to be flexible. Good.
Yeah, and like I know we had a player in a Japanese hotel last year where we had like a 3 frames per second kind of problem, but it seems to be working good this year. Tristan's been doing some upgrades to the back end, and I think
Yeah,
We've got a
Tristan
good
has
system
put
here
in
now.
so much work, and I really appreciate it. I mean, you have
Yeah.
2 hedge maze with all of the documentation that we have. Like, I think we have more clear information for people than we ever have in the past.
Yeah, I hope it helps people, because we have a lot of new people, like people who are new to streaming and emulating and stuff, and we wanted to make sure that there's a guide that's a little more helpful,
Yeah, of course,
so
Corndan
people
with...
don't have to keep asking the same questions.
Yeah, as it turns out, usually if there's a problem, it's going to happen again. So the documentation helps a lot. And Corndan putting all of the emulator stuff together
Yeah.
has been super helpful. Like, yeah, we've got a lot of great people behind the scenes. Yeah, and also Seth, one of our new admins, is starting to really get into the fray. Seth Highwind, I appreciate that. Crazy Sunshine with the social media over on Blue Sky. Yeah, really good team of admins that we have. Of course, the GMs, the moderators, the referees, there are a lot of people who do a lot of work to help out. And I appreciate all of the help. Back in the day, I used to run everything by myself, and now I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, Kusogrande has grown so much, and I really love all the different people putting their talents together to make this as good as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about, like, I don't know, just how certain things are so much better than a few years ago. Like, now that we're not having players stream to Twitch anymore, there's certain challenges with that, but there's a lot of things that are better. We're not having to deal with ads and just all the Twitch stuff.
I mean, I did pay for Twitch, whatever it is, Nitro or whatever the crap it is, so that I wouldn't get ads. But even then, it wasn't a perfect solution.
Yeah, because if the GMs wanted to watch stuff separately, it was poopy.
Oh yeah, Twitch Turbo. Yeah, see how much I care about it? I don't. I don't like paying my boss to do my job.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so Lade is now finding out what is the Bachelor's favorite dessert. It's the heaviest one.
Ah, yeah.
I really like this minigame, because it reminds me of, like, I don't know, kind of worksheets you had in first or second grade or something with, like, how many coins or something. It reminds me of that type of thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say the pumpkin pie is always the heaviest, but it's not always, just sometimes.
Yeah. Depends. So Shotgun John, and Nardi are now at about the same spot.
How was that the heaviest if it was the same weight as another dessert? I'm confused. Maybe it didn't have every option there selectable. I'm just confused. Yeah, neck and neck between Nardi and Shotgun. Shotgun John is really putting a lot of work trying to catch back up and may actually pull it off. You know.
Yeah, like this is definitely doable. Like he's come back, and like either one could be in the lead. And I really like that the top two are neck and neck too. Like this is more exciting than it could have been.
Heck yeah!
I guess Julo's a little ahead now, but yeah.
Yeah, it's right now Julo Ninja in the lead, Lady Rex in second, and really a toss-up between Nardi and Shotgun John. Whoever can complete these puzzles first will be considered in the lead. And, you know, Shotgun John to the masks before Nardi, but Nardi getting it as well. Just gotta beat your opponent. Don't let them be better at puzzles.
Yeah, and like sometimes these are the same puzzle again, and even if it's not, you kind of get the hang of what this game is trying to do to you with these where they're putting the puzzle pieces.
Yep. Oddly, the computer putting pieces down is helpful in some ways because, you know, it'll clearly show where things are supposed to go.
It's pretty funny too, like if you're trying to put it in the same spot as the opponent, but you get there faster, you get it. It's a little bit of leniency there.
Yeah.
Okay, Nardi's onto coloring.
So, do you watch reality TV?
I haven't in a long time. I used to watch some of these shows, but I
Gotcha.
don't really watch this thing stuff anymore.
Oh, I just got through the latest series, or the latest season of Alone, and yeah, that was pretty intense. I love that.
I don't know that one. What's that one?
Essentially, there are 10 people who are taken to areas generally up north. This time they were above the Arctic Circle, and they're left alone, and whoever lasts the longest win. Yep.
All right.
They're allowed to bring a certain number of items, some hunting gear, fishing gear, a saw and such, and generally they have to build their own shelter and not get attacked by bears and not accidentally stab themselves in the leg with an arrow on the 4th day. My gosh, okay? Don't do that.
Did somebody do that?
Yeah, this season he tripped, his arrow fell out of his quiver, and bam, right in. Do
they
it
have
hurt.
like medical attention for that, or is he on his own?
Unless he calls for somebody, he's on his own. Which,
Okay.
If you call for somebody, you're out.
Oh, I see.
And
Okay.
yeah, camera crew doesn't stay there. They have their own camera equipment. Basically, the crew checks in with them every so often for medical checks, but otherwise, no one's there with them. They're alone. They film their own stuff. They catch their own food. They, they scavenge or eat. They build their own shelter, and essentially, whoever's able to stay out there the longest without getting depressed or injuring themselves or losing a specific amount of weight in that they have to be pulled, it becomes the winner. And it's definitely the realest reality show that is out there. It's genuinely impressive what some people do.
Yeah.
Also, you have to get used to the fact that hunters kind of are gross sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So are these people experienced outdoors people, or
yes,
are they
very much are experienced. In the Arctic Circle one, I think it was 83 days until the final person tapped out, or the second to last person tapped out, and the final person became the winner. And 83 days is quite a bit. The guy who came in second, even I shouldn't spoil, just in case anybody wants to go and watch it. But genuinely having no help from anybody else, lasting 83 days above the Arctic Circle is impressive. considering how
Yeah,
much
that's
snow
impressive.
there was later on, that they were like at the point where they had 4 hours of light and it was just going to get darker. He's like, I could last the entire winter, but what's the point? And I'm like, the point is the $500,000. That's a lot of money. He's like, but money doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me. I'm like, it matters to your family a little bit. If you can go forever, I understand why some people eventually stop, you know, because they're like, I've proven it enough to myself that I can do this. And it's like, yeah, you lasted for 83 days out here. You've really not had any problem getting food, despite the river literally being frozen over right next to you. You know, it's... But yeah, get ready for gross stuff if you ever watch that.
Okay.
And like, there's no drama because they're alone. Which is even
Yeah, like that.
better.
There's a certain appeal to that. Redomerford is pointing out that we are rapidly approaching wasps. Yeah, Julo is getting closer
Oh
to
my gosh,
wasps by the minute.
wasps! Yeah, we're under 10 minutes left, everybody.
So yeah, this game gets very repetitive. We've seen some mini games repeat already, but I think some of them are funny. Let me look at my list to see which ones are actually unique. So the wasp one we're getting very close to. What else is a unique one? There's one where the fireplace is going low, so the girl, like, I don't know, gets the poker, and you're wondering what kind of minigame this is going to be. It's the catching snowflakes one, and I'm like, why are there snowflakes indoors? I don't know. There's one... Okay, I'll get to that one in a second. There's one that's, the guy and the girl are, like, rollerblading in the park, which is very hilly, and he's, like, just lets her go, and she doesn't know how to skate, and she, like, goes flying down the hill. It's a Kicks again. But then he, like, catches her, and it's romantic, so they get married.
Aw, yeah. Sometimes you fall down a hill and people catch you.
But my favorite weird one is Meet the Parents, spelled the normal way, and it's tracing pictures of meat. I don't like that one.
I don't want to trace the meat.
Oh, okay, we're at wasps.
Okay, Julo, here we go. Move in for the kiss. Come on. No! Ah, it's a wasp! No! What?
Wasps!
Get out of here! Oh, she's got
She gets out the chocolate.
the chancla. Catch all wasps! Get them!
Yeah, I love this one. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you, Julo.
You know, very important. Honestly, very good way to impress your date, unless they are
Yes.
extremely pacifist, in which case this is a terrible way to impress them.
Yeah, but you're in, like, a hot tub and there's, like, 80 wasps swarming at you. Just get out of the hot tub and run somewhere else. Why are there 80 wasps?
I think there are more than 80 wasps because sometimes you miss them. It's like,
That's true.
you know, practically it could be infinite wasps, but they get the idea after you kill 80 of them.
Yeah, and then he's very impressed, but that's how you find love,
I
everyone.
mean, go, like, when you have possibly infinite coated wasps, killing 80 of them with that swarm, I would be impressed myself.
Okay, so now the bachelor is impressed and he's gonna kiss her.
Yeah, that's why we killed the wasps, everybody, for love. And if you don't kill wasps, everybody, that's completely fine. I've killed wasps. I was
Julo's
just thinking
getting
of
married
Survivor
now.
and how squeamish a lot of people are to do anything. Ah, marriage, yay. But like, they're like, oh, we need to eat a chicken. Oh, we're so sad for the chicken. No, nobody wants to kill it. And
Yeah, like,
I'm
maybe don't go on that kind of show if you're not gonna
well,
be okay with that kind of thing.
Survivor is more about like the idea of random people who are not survival experts being crash landing on an island and figuring out how they can actually get through it. And so, like, it fits the theme of the show that it's more of a social thing than like people who have studied to learn how to be survival experts. Whereas on Alone, they're like, aha, I caught a rabbit. Thank you. Like, they're very appreciative, and then they're like, I got a rabbit. I got a rabbit. Ha ha ha. Doing a little
But meanwhile,
dance.
Julo is now on season 3, the stockbroker, and the Bachelor is Matt Grant. We don't really care about that, but it's on season 3, and Lade is now on the Wasps.
Yeah. And, Meekins, don't worry. They're just catching rabbits as pets on Alone. You don't need to ever watch that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Jillo Ninja likely is going to be coming in the lead here. Lady Rex is in a very close second. Nardi and Shotgun John are just right next to each other. You know,
this is fascinating.
Shotgun John is about 17 seconds behind. What if my date revealed themselves to be 80 wasps in a human-sized biomech? Here's the deal. Justin used to ask me the question, and he probably still asks me occasionally, would you love me if I were a worm? And I have a lot of conditions for love. First off, do I know that it's Justin? Because if not, I'm not loving that worm. I don't love worms.
Yeah, like, it depends.
If I knew that it were Justin, then I would probably love the worm, but also I'd be like, how long do I love the worm? Like, can the worm talk to me?
How long do worms live?
I don't imagine very long. I'd probably love, yeah, I'd, like, if I knew it were Justin, I would love the worm. But if I didn't, then no, because I don't love worms. It's just a fact.
Okay, I'm just looking at the refs a sec. So Nardi had some sort of a crash at one point, so we're discussing if we should give maybe a minute and 20 seconds or something like that extra.
Yeah, depending on what the refs say, we can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to judge on that one.
Yes, and we will need that ruling pretty quickly. Okay.
Okay, they seem like they're agreeing to that.
Okay.
Okay.
A minute 20.
Yeah. Yeah, that could determine things here, because they're so close.
Okay, just sending the message to Nardi that we are going 1 minute and 20 seconds over. Lady Rex getting the cutscene at the gazebo. Yeah, the thing is, 1 minute and 20 seconds may matter here. Because Shotgun John is a tiny bit in the lead. Just a tiny bit.
So, yeah, the trick here is that I told them that they're not getting credit for, like, any... So, like, whatever minigame they're in the middle of when the hour ends is it. I did not say that they could finish out their minigame. So if Nardi can use that time to finish something, then it will help. If she can't, then it won't. But, I mean, we're doing what we can here to make things fair.
Yeah. And, like, you know, there is an element of luck in Kusogrande. Honestly, there are things that are going to happen out of your control. Part of Kusogrande is learning how to adapt and overcome. But
I will say that, like, everyone's doing really well here. Like, this is pretty close.
Yeah, it's very close.
I mean, at least 2 different sets are close. But yeah, like, I'm impressed with all of them. This game is silly.
Okay, Nardi has acknowledged that the extra bonus time is being offered, so she's aware. If Shotgun John can get through this, that may lock in a lead, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, they're not allowed to skip cutscenes, so Nardi did have to watch that one.
Yep. But yeah, you just gotta menu as quickly as you can. Just get through it.
Yep.
Make sure that you are getting your clicks quickly. You know, make everything out of the minute and 20. Shotgun John, though, is on to judging food. The best drink.
Yep.
Yeah, luckily bobsledding minigame goes pretty quickly, or whatever this is.
Yeah, that one's not hard. It's just pretty much a set time.
Yeah, a minute 20 is probably going to catch her up to Shotgun John, but I don't think she's going to be able to pass him.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, like, she would have to beat the game per the rules in order to pass Shotgun John. That was indeed time. The players are done except for Nardi, so the placements have been decided for the top two. But we'll see what Nardi can do with the final minute here, because if she can beat that minigame, like, it would require guessing. You just want to get through as quickly as you can. Or, like, very, very quick judgment. Oh my gosh, I don't know. What is Nardi going to be able to do? It's 10 of them. I don't need to be told ready, set, go. There we go. Oh, no. Good. Good, good, good. Unfortunately, too many mistakes. I don't think she's going to be able to do it. Dang it. But what a worthwhile push. You can see how fast she's moving here. She knows that she has to. And that is indeed time. Wow. Absolutely amazing. What a great push. I love the high stakes nature of the end here. That was so good, Hedge Maze.
I'm glad we had this. I obviously have had this one in my pocket for a long time, but I don't know why I didn't think it'd be good as a match. This was funny.
It was actually pretty enjoyable. Well, the placements are here. Jillo Ninja in first, Lady Rex second, Shotgun John in third, and Nardi fourth, but not by much. It was really anyone's game between third and fourth. Let me go ahead and bug Jillo Ninja, see if they want to come and join General Voice. Yeah. So you were saying earlier that you didn't know if we were going to see the Wasp scene. We saw two players get there. I think that they did very well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, like this went well. Like it's not like it's a hard game, but it's a little annoying to do with a mouse. So I think everyone did well.
Yeah, I mean, mouse controls are always going to be a little bit odd when you're playing a DS game. I think that I'd prefer the mouse over the stylus, though. I have very shaky hands, and being able to use a bigger screen helps out. Hello there, Jillo Ninja, and congratulations! You are the best at dating!
I'm going to disagree with that, but sure.
That's okay. Nah, come on, it even says you win up there.
Well, it says I win, but the woman says we need to talk.
I mean, that's because she's your competition. You're not dating her, you're dating the dude. Yeah, if you were dating her, you would have been bad at it because you just crushed her soul. But honestly, she needed her soul crushed. Like, look at her.
Does she? It looks like she's pretty soul crushed, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you know what? She was trying to take your man, and you managed to solidify the relationship there. So I'm honestly, like, what do you think was the most impressive way in this game to win a man over? I think we know the answer here. It would...
I mean, sure, hitting the wasp.
Yep. But not for you. Maybe the drink weighing, the food weighing. I don't know.
I mean, it could be anything.
How do I win you over is what I'm asking. probably not.
Don't make me guess the pictures.
Don't make you guess the pictures. Oh, perfect. Okay, so Hedge Maze. If I lose that minigame, then I get Julo Ninja as a reward.
Oh, wow.
So it's been decided there. Yeah, it got, like, between you and Lady Rex, it was actually pretty close for quite a while there. You pulled ahead probably in the last 5 minutes or so and really solidified the lead there. I think Lady Rex, unfortunately, had a point where she had to redo the drawing minigame, which is understandable. The drawing minigame is stupid. Or the coloring, whatever.
It's more like coloring. You just, scribble and hope you don't, get marked down, really.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is a very different type of game in Kusogrande than you would normally expect to get. So, like, because of that, I wonder, like, how do you even approach a game like this? Like, what do you think about what to do when you start?
I mean, for me, I've played a lot of minigame games, so it's sort of just expect short things that may carry over or may not, really.
Yeah, I think that, as well as, like, rushing until the game pushes back against you, which I don't know if you ever hit that point with this game, that the game was, like, starting to get hard. Like, rushing tended to work out very well for you. And I think that for any type of licensed game, is generally a good approach, because if you can go fast and the game doesn't punish you, then the person who's taken the slow, methodical approach is probably going to fall behind, and you can just rush, and get through as much of it as possible. And both you and Lady Rex were doing pretty well with that. Obviously there were a few minigames that had silly, stupid things happen that, made it a little bit difficult to navigate around. Just like the shaking when you were doing the drawing, just because the game detects that you messed up, even though I don't know how you messed up completely. Do you have any idea, like, why it punished you during that?
No, I have no idea why it punished me. It might be because I was going too fast.
Honestly, I saw that the faster you went, the less often that happened. So I think that when people were going a little bit slower, the game was punishing them. And maybe, as long as you weren't hastily scribbling over everything and you were going over the lines, if you went fast, it tended to be a little bit kinder to you. If you went a little bit slower, then occasionally it would just be like, nope, you messed up. I don't know. It was a weird minigame.
For the later ones, I didn't even go over any of the lines, really.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, the small dotted ones I did, but the outside was just sort of scribble near it, and it's fine.
I love it.
Yeah, it's funny how that game is, like, sometimes it's picky, sometimes it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So, I have to ask, are you, congratulations, you've been in Kusogrande before, you've done well. I'm not too surprised to see you taking the lead here, even though it's a very different genre from what we have. As you said, like, playing different genres, you've played a lot of minigame games, and that certainly can help prepare you for something that doesn't seem like a game that would be in a tournament, but suddenly it is here. Are you doing any streams these days, or if not, have you been playing anything lately, or anything that you want to shout out?
Honestly, no. I've just been kind of studying, really, and not sleeping, apparently.
Oh, you're going to school?
Yeah.
For what?
Networking.
Okay, cool. I mean, honestly, it's tricky. Networking, like programming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dealing with the nightmare stuff. Gotcha. Well, cool. Yeah, how many years do you have left?
Oh, it's a short course, so it's not going to be full nightmares. It's only
good.
like 6 months.
Oh, that's not too bad. Well, good. Hopefully you're able to get through that and get some sleep at night. We'll let you do that in a second. Thank you again for being here. Hedgemaze, anything you want to plug or any games that you've been loving lately? I know you've been playing the Hello Kitty game.
But yeah, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is very good. I also started getting back into Animal Crossing New Horizons because it's the update.
Ooh, is there a good update?
Yeah, you can. There's a hotel now on your island, so you can get like random animals come walk around your island and build hotel rooms for them and stuff.
Oh my
It's neat.
gosh. Now I might have to get back into that. It's been so long. I'm gonna go there and my island is gonna be weeds and dead animals and
Yeah, you gotta go smash the roaches in your house.
yeah, and roaches. It's just gonna be a nightmare there, but that's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
Well, cool. Everybody, thank you so much for being here, especially during the week. I appreciate all you coming and watching. We will be back Saturday and Sunday for more Kusogrande. Otherwise, it looks like Smite is doing some retro achievements for Alundra. I don't even know that game. Let's go and raid Smite. Do we have a good raid message from any of these games here? I know Gordon Ramsay said some stuff. Not 100% perfect. He was like, oh, what did he say? Like, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Okay, let's go say hallelujah, and Smite will not be able to guess what game we're quoting there. I promise you. Okay, bye, friends. Thank you so much. Bye, Julu Ninja.
Bye.
Bye,
I'm sure I'll
Hedgemaze.
see you next time.
Yeah! Woo! Katamari.